Floyd and he was me, he would never have to fight again because that exhibition shit, as me being his little brother, hey, little bro, we finna do 10 rounds and we both gonna get 100+ million for it, and we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats would tell lies, then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. We're back again on this good Sunday to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. You already know, man. If you catch this on the playback, smash the like button, sub to the channel. Make sure your notifications is on. Come build with the dopest chat on YouTube, man. How y'all feeling today? Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there. You know, it's our day, even though it's our day. You know, we still got to put this work in, man, because there's so much boxing stuff going on that we got to talk about it. Let me say what's up to the fam, and we going to get to it, man. We going to get to it. Hell of a night of boxing last night. A few different upsets, man. Boxing was thriving last night. The theater of the unexpected, the theater of the unknown. And we got some surprising outcomes, man. But we gonna get to it, man. We gonna get to it. Ace, all love, family. Happy Father's Day again to the fathers out there. The Rise Podcast Senior, my God, JBT family. Can't wait for this one. Yeah, we own it. We got to talk. Jordan Smith in the building was good. Salute to my baby girl, the queen, Miss JusDueBoxing. Appreciate you as always. Yes, sir. We're on the road to that 10K, man. We're about to hit our first channel member goal as well, man. We closing in. We about 12 members shy. So don't be shy. Become a member of this JusDueBoxing family. Zach B, what's good with it, fam? Think maybe the best fighter in the world. 100% think Antuanne won that fight. I could be wrong on Bull. I don't think so. Man, it's all good over here. We're going to build on it. You know, I'm JusDueBoxing not going to tell you wrong for having your own, you know what I mean, train of thought. You know what I mean? I don't think you too far off, though. I tell you that, bro. Creole the Traveler, my guy. Devin was good with it, family. How you feeling? Cornelius in the building. B-Dog in the building, my guy. You already know Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, man. Big No Gaming said, let's go. Let's get it, man. What's good, fam? How you feeling? Yes, sir, man. Y'all saw it's a big dog really putting the color in the chat early. Much love, bro. He said, salute to Devin, Cheap Shot Haney, and Haney Cole. They rejoicing today. Why? I don't know, but they rejoicing today. They needed something. Man. It was down bad, big dog.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my guy. NL was good with it, fam. How you feeling? Happy Father's Day, Athletic Mind, my guy. You know it. Tank Davi. The boxing novice in the building, man. What's good with it, fam? How y'all all feeling, man? Salute to everybody. Let's build, man. Let's get to it. Great night of boxing. But you know it wouldn't be complete without some hating, without some trying to take credit away and all this other stuff, man. We ain't going for it. Didn't Just Do tell y'all as we built on this fight that we was going to continue to make sure we gave the winner and the loser their just due? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't know about what everybody else doing. I don't know what all the complaining about. We got a great night of boxing. We got some upsets, you know what I mean? Title change hands, all type of stuff going on, man. What's the complaint? I don't get it. Seen a great night of boxing, man. I seen somebody visit the Shadow Realm for the first time in their career. You get what I'm saying? It's the first time for everything. I heard the Shadow Realm is a peaceful place while you there. You get what I'm saying? I heard the Shadow Realm it's not all that bad. You get what I'm saying? I heard the Shadow Realm is peaceful. You know what I mean? You can get your thoughts together. Nobody could bother you while you there. You know what I'm saying? Roger was good with it. Shakobi Tank's only competition. Talk to him, Zach. But you let them tell it, man. He don't stand a chance either. You let them tell it. Roger was good with it. Ryan was good, fam. How you feeling? Boxing talk up north in the building. And yeah, they need a leg to stand on. Lee and Parrow Slade, the so-called most avoided fight. Athletic Mind was good with it. Matias overrated. Ass got shut down. Yeah, man. We're gonna talk about it all for sure. God's self in the building. What's good, family? Miss Joe at Peace Queen. How you feeling? Appreciate you as well, man. And again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. It is our day. We are the ish for today. You know what I mean? We are the ish for today. I mean, weight draining out. Frank was getting cooked. Yeah, you dig. And he said his weight cut didn't affect him at all. So, nope, we ain't getting it to him. Omega Red family was good with it, bro. So, look, man. We've seen a great night of boxing as promised. Like I said, bro, I'm just about giving people their credit. I said it all along, you know, as it pertains to the main event. We was gonna get our money's worth. I thought the fight was gonna be entertaining the whole way there, up until it wasn't. I said this the whole time. I said I wasn't straddling no fences. I like Frank Martin. You know what I mean? He do a lot of things well in there. He's gonna be a real legit opponent. A legit threat, but you know he gonna fall short in the category and of experience and things like that. So what happened last night is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I said it. I kept saying it. 8-10 there will be a knockout. 8-10 because Tank starts slower. He's a slow starter, and on top of that, he's been out the ring for about 14 months. So you expect him to kind of work his way into the fight as he did, and when he did. I mean, once he turned it on, it stayed on. Once the heat went on, it stayed on. And it continued to get hotter and hotter all the way up into that 8th round, that fatal 8th round. LW Boxing and Facts Machine in the building. What's good, bro? How you feeling? Mike Biggs Boxing, my bro. I don't sleep when Corey ain't no walk in the park. I want him to sleep. Let him keep sleeping. Samuel, what it do, family? How you feeling, bro? Gianni in the building. What's good, man? Corey definitely has a chance, but I still have him getting knocked out. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. Tank is a bad man. Should go walk on water to beat that yellow. And listen, that's why we want to see these fights. Still want to see it. I can't wait to see it. I want to see it even more as every fight, as every boxing build go and it get brought up, makes me just want to see it more and more. I mean, William Old School, how you feeling? Happy Father's Day, family. Terrible dad wake up to no electricity. It's terrible. 16-year-old kid Rex knocks down the pole. Wow. Man, I hope everything else is good besides that. That's a bummer. You know what I'm saying? hopefully that situation gets sorted out very fast. Andrew Gray in the building. What's good, fam? All things, my guy, GM. Systematic breakdown. I'm telling you, straight like that. Cash Crypto in the building, man. Happy Father's Day again to all the papas out there. Emmanuel in the building. Corey Faints, what's good, Brody? Tank just showed you he don't mind chasing the runner. Shakur versus Tank should be next. But see, this is the thing. Frank Martin didn't run. I don't think Frank Martin ran. You know what I mean? Happy Father's Day to my guy, Corey Faints, man. Appreciate you, bro. Much love, man. Salute to everybody that continues to support the grind, man. Let's keep building, man. We just getting started. Let's get this build going. Ryan got a Colt 45 thrown in his face, did he? Ryan is a damn character, ain't he? He's a damn character. Character, man. He's a character, but we got to get right to it, man, because, you know, that's what everybody want to talk about, man. Look, Frank Martin could bounce back. He didn't get beat from pillar to post the entire fight. He showed a good account of himself. I think he came out there and put some early rounds in the bank early. You know what I mean? But while Tank was downloading that data, you know, working himself into the fight, you seen the switch after about, I want to say about 3 rounds or so. You know what I mean? 3, maybe even 4 rounds or so, you seen the switch. And from there, it was the Tank Davis show. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those, you know what I mean? But Frank Martin showed you why he belonged on the stage. He didn't lose that fight because the moment was too big for him or anything like that. He lost that moment. He lost the fight because he lost to a better fighter. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, you add inexperience to the mix, and there you go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised by the outcome at all, but I am very impressed with the way Frank Martin handled his business in the first 4 rounds or so. His approach was spot on. He had the right idea, but I think he might have fought in a way where he couldn't maintain what he was doing. The Melvin Air Podcast. What's good, fam? Yeah, boxing and moving. Yeah, you got to do that with Tank. You can't just stand in front of that dude. You can't. Even when you're not standing in front of him, he can go get you. But your chances are slim to none if you're just going to stand in front of him. You can't do that. Mr. Plus 300 in the building. What's good, fam? Happy Father's Day to all the dads, man. I'm going to keep saying that throughout the stream. It's a lightweight division. I went straight to the gym after seeing that last night. Yeah, man. He started walking Frank down the third, and he could see that Frank was fighting scared to melatonin kicked in. Yeah, look, I think he fought, what's the word? A little timid. You know, I think Dub used the word tentative. Like, that's how he fought. I don't think he was scared per se, but he definitely, I was saying it the whole time. You know, that's why we call these fights live. I was saying it. He just wasn't comfortable. He was comfortable to an extent, but he wasn't as comfortable as he needed to be. You get what I'm saying? With what was coming back at him, in my opinion. Tank showed you that, you know, right off the bat, you could tell that he'd been there before. Because even when, you know, Frank was putting the little combinations together and having his success, he just stayed the course, bro. He's hard to knock off course. You got to knock that man off course, man. I didn't see Tank fight on the back foot once. Nah, he was going to get him, GM. He was going to get him. I was telling him to stay off the ropes. Yeah, B-Dog. It was bad. Edward Torres. I don't see Tank losing in a long time. Look, ain't nothing wrong with that. Over here, it's reasonable, man. That dude is bad, man. I think Frank was reluctant to follow up his better shots. Yeah. Gianni Legion, new channel member, man. Much love, much appreciation, man. Joining this family 2 times over as a channel member, man. Much love and appreciation to my
and guys. We ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to Gianni. Appreciate you, family. Y'all punch the like button, man. Let's keep grinding. The GOAT 95 said, what up, just doing a great fight on both sides. Yeah, I wish Frank would have waited. Fight Tank, I'd rather than fight Keyshawn Davis, to be honest. I think, yeah, and I listen, I get it. I think the thing is with that GOAT is, you know, his time. The time where he at in his career, he's the same age as Tank. You get what I'm saying? He's 29, so he can't afford to pass up opportunities, right? He's in a situation where when them opportunities come a knocking because of the age and the fact that he got a late start to things, he got to take them kind of opportunities by the horns. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of had to take this opportunity for that reason. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people gonna be able to say after 18 fights you got you a Tank fight. So you know what I mean? He was fortunate to get the opportunity. So I'm glad he took it, man. Good learning experience for him. Yeah, he fought cautious, very cautious, Gianni. He did definitely, you know, he was letting them hands go a little bit. You know, he was letting the hands go. He wasn't, you know, keeping his hands in his pocket at all. He was boxing, but I just think the early pace that was set was one that he couldn't keep up with. And Tank kind of realized it too. And then as he continued to press on the gas, it was the beginning of the end. It was tough. Like, it was nothing else he can do after that because he didn't have the power to keep him honest. And, you know, I heard it from the coach. Tank said after 3 rounds, he ain't have shit left on his left hand. So he just was walking him down. You know what I'm saying? He was really walking him down. That's after 14 months out the ring. He ain't look like it, bro. Yeah, that's what it is, GOAT. So he has to. He's in a very, like, you know, different situation because of that reason. Like, just think, right? At 29 years old, that was his 19th fight last night, his first attempt at a title. Just look at Shakur for perfect example. He's 26 years old and already been in 3 divisions and had a title, and each of them have been unified in one. You get what I'm saying? At 26 with 21 fights. Here you go, Frank Martin, 19 fights in. That's his first title opportunity, and he's 29. You get what I'm saying? So you look at it like that, he just gotta get in there. You know what I'm saying? You beat Shakur. I'm gonna give you 500 out to 7K. Look, it's all good, man. That's why we want to see these fights, bro. Spot on, cool on how Frank would act after feeling that power. Still can't believe Matias also didn't see that coming. But I ain't surprised. You know what I'm saying? Tank go undisputed at 135, 140. We all them dudes just gonna be willing to pursue it. The murderous intent. Yeah, man, he's hard to stop. Athletic mind. When his mind is made up, he's very difficult to deal with. Michael Smith, what's good with it, fam? Happy Father's Day, family. He said that I like the fights. I enjoyed the fights. I love the fights last night. You know what I'm saying? I love them. Ghost, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling, bro? How you been, Brody? You think to make some changes, can't sit behind a high guard with low output. It will catch up, both of them. Long layoff. Frank, last fight was like 2 months ago. Yeah, man. For me, I think Tank does what needs to be done on the night. So it's difficult to say that he can't do something, right? That he does and he's successful doing. I think it just varies, though, goes from fight to fight. You get what I'm saying? And I know you know that because we've been watching Tank long enough. He don't typically approach, you know, fights the same way. Like, he kind of switch it up from fight to fight. So I think it all depends on who he in there with, right? So I guess, you know, what I'm saying is what he did last night definitely worked for Frank Martin. Now, that might not work for another guy, so he would know that, I think, and make the necessary adjustment, you know what I'm saying, or approach the fight differently because of that, based on the opponent, you know what I mean? Random was good, all these sparring partner fights. Hey, look, man, I ain't here to be mad at it. Salute to my guy, man, my bro, the Rise Podcast. What's good, seeing you? What's good with it? Salute to my bro, Ghost. Good to see you back in the building. Man, Tony was good with it, fam. Y'all make sure y'all punching that like button. Let's keep rocking. Let's keep building. It's early in the stream. It's a lot to talk about. This is why we here. We ain't got all see and think the same way. It's all good. Just a nice build over here by some great boxing, man. Tank Davis was out the ring 14 months or so, something like that. Had a little stint where he spent, 40-some odd days in jail. That couldn't have been cool for him. That couldn't have been fun. He said he had a lot built up. He said he had a lot pent up. And Frank was just in the way. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way he approached it. Look, you expected him to take a second to get his timing and things like that down pat because he's human and he's been out the ring for a while. But he didn't take as long as a lot to get into that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin came out strong, you know what I mean? Popping the jab, ripping little combinations here, there, landing, you know what I mean? Getting his shots off, right? He was going to the body a little bit. It looked very promising for Frank Martin in the first 3 rounds or so. But about round 4, started to be a slight little shift, man. And Tank really started to let the hands go a little bit more and started to turn up the heat in the kitchen. And once he turned up that heat, it stayed up and it continued to get hotter and hotter for Frank. You know what I'm saying? And he did a hell of a job, you know, boxing and moving. You know what I mean? Getting out of the way earlier, some of the shots. You know what I'm saying? He was very reactive on defense. Legs look real good. You know what I mean? Despite what he looked like during the weigh-in, he came out firing, came out sharp, switched on, picking his shots well. You know what I mean? Catching Tank with some shots. You seen Tank, he yellow as hell, so his face got nice and red, you know, while Frank Martin was in there working. But like I said, man, the thing with Tank that makes him special is, man, you got to do more than that. What's like, I don't know, you know, I don't know what people not get. Got to do more than that. You got to do more than be able to land some punches, bro. Here or there. You got to put it on him, man. I'm sorry. You got to put it on him, or you got to just completely outclass him from round to round. All that, you know, just punch his hair, you moving around. It looked good. It looked good early. It always do. It always look good early. But once he start landing, then it get different. Then it's like, bro, what? What's going on? It gets spooky in there. You get what I'm saying? It gets spooky. So I enjoyed it, man. BJ33 was good with it. Pays LetsBuild, Tank cut it off mid-fight. I'm telling you, hey, man, senior, mid-fight, family. It was beautiful, man. I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch. And I'm very appreciative of this night of boxing, man. It was something special. Yes, you talk about, and then the step over was vicious. Good night, Frankie. Out here doing backflips off the top rope after 8 rounds of getting it in. 8 rounds of getting it in. Y'all smash that like button, man. Let's turn on LetsBuild. SundayBuild. LetsBuild. Them Davis is back. You know what I mean? Them Davis is back going with them dudes. You know? Great night of boxing, man. This was fun to watch. Martin is a hell of a fight. Vicious, man. Look at him rocking back and forth, having fun. That man being his element, bro. Differente. Muy differente. Bang, stick the landing. The 8 tough rounds, man. Shit, differente, man. Differente, man. You did. Yeah, I'm telling you, facts, athletic mind. I'm telling you, constantly being in your face while you moving around, and you landing your shots, and it's all cool until it ain't. That's why I keep saying you gotta put them rounds together. That go for not just Frank Martin, that go for all Tank opponents, future opponents. You just gotta bring something different in that fight. You gotta bring a different element in there. Some, like he said, he haven't seen. You heard what he said to Frank Martin. What you got that I haven't seen before? You know what I mean? And look, I want to make sure, big salute to Frank Martin for standing on business. He said he was stepping from round 1. That's what he was trying to do. He attempted to do that. You know it was going to come with his resistance, and it was pros and cons to that, as I said all along, with that stepping mentality. I don't have no problem with seeing a guy step, but we know that was going to be a difficult fight to fight and stay on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So, Trey Skills, what it do, family? Gave Tank a 9.5 on the flip. You know what I mean? After a good 8 rounds. You know what I mean? After being out the ring for over a year. This is the longest he been out the ring, bro. It's the longest he been out the ring. And the only thing he did was lose a few rounds. You gotta do something different to Tank, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You gotta have your mind made up. From round to round, you gotta be standing on business. Ain't no falling asleep at the wheel. It's none of that. You fall asleep, he gonna teach. You get what I'm saying? You fall asleep at the wheel, that's it for you. So the game plan was being executed, I think, at a high level early in the fight. But I'm telling you, the muscles, some of those body shots that Tank was landing, that man slowed up, man. He started being a sitting duck. He started sitting in the corners too much, and Tank kept cutting the ring off, and next thing you know, he right in the corner of the ring again, just sitting there. I'm like, yo, bro, what is he doing? Like, I don't understand why he even thought that was the thing to do. You sitting on the ropes. Look, you was trying to see something. He literally, he legit say he was trying to see something, bro. Frank said I was trying to see something, man. I just couldn't find what I was looking for. You damn right you wasn't going to find. The only thing you was going to find sitting in the corner of the ropes like that was melatonin, yo, coming at you full speed in punch form. Frank be administering legal melatonin in punch form, bro. He be giving dosages of Tanquil, you know what I'm saying? AKA NyQuil, AKA Tanquil. Administering legal doses of Tanquil and melatonin in punch and glove form, bro. That shit ain't safe, bro. Like, it's bad enough that you even in the center of the ring, he could catch you with shots. But what you think gonna happen if you sitting in the corner of the ring just waiting for him to strike and he accurate like that, and you ain't got no exit strategy? Man, he gonna cook your ass right in the corner where you reside at. And he says, what happened to Frank? He got cooked right in the same corner where he resided at. You want to be in that corner? Okay, say no more. So you just asking it, and you ate that uppercut was crazy. Didn't I tell you? Man, where's my bro Aunt McQueen at? Where's the professor at? Because we was talking about this, and he legit did it. The bending over shit when we was watching the film. He legit did this in a fight, and it was an uppercut that he bent it into. He legit did it, bro. We was breaking down film, talking about this shit. Yo, you can't make this stuff up, bro. That's why I love Aunt McQueen, man. Watching that film, breaking that film down, you really seen the mistakes that he made, and he ran right into an uppercut. Right into an uppercut, man. Ashley's Corner, what it do, cuzzo? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Man, y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel if y'all haven't. Let's keep rocking, man. Jonathan97, my guy. What's good with it? Tank Will. I'm telling you. Man, Zoom verse, my guy. How you feeling, Brody? I'm telling you, man. Listen, he got that. He be putting shit to bed, bro. You putting shit to bed. It's all good. He be putting shit to bed. The wall was good with it, fan. Tank don't miss on his power shots, 95% accuracy. Listen, he's one of the most accurate fighters in boxing. The wall he really is. All jokes aside, he is. He's very accurate, man. Salute to my baby girl. She said, "Here comes some color this way to help the channel grow." Look at my baby girl showing out. Super chat, cash app. Just give me my theme music now. Now it's time for me to get my just due. Say no more, baby girl. As you wish. As you wish.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my baby girl, man. Much love, much love. But yeah, man, we broke this down on the film, man. Yeah, that uppercut something different, bro. Fight game, what it do, family? How you feeling? My bad, pocket block. Somebody got blocked. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all punch that like button, sub to the channel if y'all haven't. Let me know what y'all seen last night. I know I ain't the only one that's still feeling good off that energy last night. And not just because of one guy won or somebody lost. It was just a great night of boxing. Some upsets happened. Anytime upsets happen, that kind of shake up boxing. You get what I'm saying? But Tank wasn't going. He wasn't going. He did what he said, and he handled it. Tank predicted his own round. He called the 8th round, bro. Probably 8th or 9th. Then he said the 8th round. He predicted the 8th round. And I'm proud to say I was screaming 8 to 10 the entire time. 8 being the earliest, 10 being the latest. I thought he was going to go. And he got him right at 8. Right at 8. Spot on, man. That dude punching, I'm telling you, it's so sharp. The torque that he get on his punches, his technique, you know what I mean? The way he set traps, he really lulled Frank Martin to sleep and stopped him and really knocked him out. He legit did this shit that he say he can't do in the fight, and he did it anyway. You get what I'm saying? After having a strong 4 rounds early. Alan Johnson, what it do, family? Appreciate you, bro. And again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. Salute to every last one of y'all. Donnell Poole said happy Father's Day. Salute to you, bro. Happy Father's Day as well, man. Said 8, 10. Yeah, man. William Old School, you another one, bro. Oh, you get what I'm saying? We ain't budge off that. I wasn't budging. I could see it because The way I looked at it is the layoff, you got to factor that in there. Then you factor in the fact that, you know what I mean, he takes his time getting into the fight, downloading that data. Then you look at Frank Martin, he's an athletic guy, so he's going to present some different looks early, a little different than what Tank has been saying in recent memory, right? So, you know, you put all those things together and you got a guy that was going to just take his time getting into the fight. It wasn't no need to rush. He didn't rush. He went out there and handled business. You know what I'm saying? He went out there and handled business. I mean, he took his time. He don't doubt himself. He know he going to get the job done. He's just a different dude, bro. His comfort level just be on something different, bro. Like, he be at home in the gym. I mean, in the ring. He be at home in the ring. And that's a big difference, man. The level of comfort. Like, he gets comfortable to the point where it's dangerous for you, not for him. You get what I'm saying? Frank got dangerously comfortable. Tank get comfortable to the point where it's dangerous for his opponent, not for him. If that makes sense to y'all. You get what I'm saying? Frank kind of got rocked to sleep. He got comfortable to the point where he wasn't on his P's and Q's the same way he was in the first 3 to 4 rounds, right? Tank Davis, the more he gets comfortable, the more dangerous it gets for you. You get what I'm saying? Because he thinking clearly, he reacting, he ain't forcing it, the punches is flowing. Like, even the way he set up the knockout shots, he set that up. That wasn't no luck. So again, where's all these people that be sitting here talking about, yeah, William Osco, I'm gonna drop it. Where are all these people at that's, you know, see what Errol Spencer's talking about? Man, you can't just sit back there and give up them early rounds and just rely on one punch. You get what I'm saying? Just rely on knocking the guy out. Told y'all he don't do that. He set that shit up. He set it up. You get what I'm saying? He set it up, bro. Where's y'all? Darren, what's good with it, fam? Kyle Cooler, blessings, family. How you feeling, bro? Good to see you as always. 417 is the only boxer who can bring the best out of my tank that don't even sound right now. Nah, I think he was talking about at 140 specifically, though, Ace. Because, again, you got to think of what he said. He said him and Tank is a Super Bowl fight. He know that's his toughest fight. He know that. You know what I mean? He knows that. And when he say tough, like bring something out of him, he's saying because of Matias' style. You know what I'm saying? But, again, that's speaking to 140, not 35. I know you know Tank a better fighter than Matias. No disrespect to Matias at all. I mean, that's all they can say. Everyone is so-called outboxing Tank. Yeah, until they're asleep. And what did he do, Cash? You know what I'm saying? He got some rounds in. Tony was good. He got some rounds in, right? He got some rounds in, and then he started putting his rounds together. And before the knockout, he was up on the cards. You know what I'm saying? So people just don't be realizing it. I don't know for what it's worth, man. All you got to do is look at the scorecards. You know what I'm saying? People be trying to push them narratives. That man could box and punch. You know what I mean? He got that God-given power, bro. He could box his ass off. It's okay to say that. I don't understand what's so difficult about saying that. He a bad man. But everybody's beatable. But it's going to take a special fighter, a special performance to beat him. And Frank Martin's performance was very good to start. But it wasn't a special performance. You get what I'm saying? He got stopped dead in his tracks. Right before he could start, right before the fight was going to get out of hand, he started going to town on him, picking single shots, catching him with the hooks. Frank Martin had a hell of a beard and a poker face early, too, because he took some real shots. He took some body shots. Man, the fight is just like, it could have been worse for him, but he showed a good account of himself. Frank Martin lost the kind of fight that, you know, you still rock with the guy even after he lose. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't lose fans after that type of fight. Even though he got knocked out bad, you shouldn't lose fans. I'm pretty sure he gonna gain some. You get what I'm saying? He ain't lay down. He didn't fight scary, but he was a little timid, cautious, per se, right? You get what I'm saying? Like, you a little overly wary of what was coming back. Like, that's why I said, if you notice the success that Frank Martin was having, it was due to what Tank wasn't doing. When Tank was letting his hands go, Frank Martin's hands was kind of in his pockets, and him trying to worry about how to get out of the way of his shot or tie him up or something, as opposed to getting into any of those exchanges. And credit to Frank Martin for being intelligent in that way, understanding that the last thing you need to do is be exchanging with this dude. You know what I'm saying? This is going to get bad. You know what I mean? So he fought a smart fight for as long as he could. I do think the muscles helped deplete, slow him down. Some of those single body shots that Tank was landing, I think took some air out of the tire. He put some water in that basement a little bit. And once I noticed Frank Martin stopped pivoting it as much and using lateral movement, when I stopped seeing him be as like reactive, defensively, and then he started like languishing either on the ropes or kind of being cornered from corner to corner. Tank really was cornering this dude, yeah. He was cornering him in that ring, man, and he just like he almost accepted his fate, and he just sat there on the ropes, and where it just wasn't smart. Terrell was good with it, fam. You already know, family. You already know. Frank whole guard changed mid-fight. I'm telling you, he got hit with one of them clean hooks. He was like, whoa, what's going on there? Frank said, hold on, what's going on? I got to make sure I listen. Hold on, man. Hold on. He started grabbing and holding him. I'm like, yeah, it's about to get very, very tough for you, young man. It's about to get very, very tough. Frank feet as well. He would not plant them on whole ground. Nope. After he felt one of those shots, Kyle, he did not want to do it. He hell nah, he did not. And what did I say? When Tank feet are planted and he's delivering shots, you do not want to be on the receiving end of those shots. You have a better chance at, surviving the shots or being able to take the shots where his feet ain't fully planted and he ain't coming there to knock your head off. Because once that his mind made up in that regard, you got to think with his accuracy and temperament, you get what I'm saying? Punch selection, it makes him very dangerous, bro. Sharp puncher. You get what I'm saying? Man, crisp down the middle, man, it's different, man. I'm telling you. It's a lot to deal with all on one night. You go to fighting Michelle Rivera or Artem Haratunian to Gervonta Tank Davis, you see the levels. Like last night showed us the levels. You know what I'm saying? You seen the levels, the level difference, man. You damn sure seen it. Boy, Floyd, the sucker was dropping that tape that made Devin and cloud chasing Floyd look even worse. Yeah, it made him look bad. We're going to get to that too. We're going to definitely get to that. You got to. See to my guy, Big Dog Willie. Yeah, he pretty much walked him down the whole fight. Yeah, man. Draper Wright was good with the family. Tank was hunting. Yeah, I think the hate just comes from, constantly being heavy advocates of guys that he fight and then he beat them. You get what I'm saying? Something to that effect, or the fact that he's an immediate threat to people's favorite fighters. So instead of just looking at it for what it is, people got a tendency to hate Tank. Like it ain't even justified at this point. He only doing what he's supposed to be doing. And it's crazy. How are you mad at the guy that's giving you your money's worth? Like he legit giving you your money's worth. You get what I'm saying? Put the card together well, put some names on the card. Come on, man. People want to say he was losing. Nah, you know what I mean? Frank put together some good rounds early, but that tide changed at about round 4. 5, 6, and 7 was different, and then 8, we already know what that was. So they can miss me with all that. It's much easier to just get that man his credit, bro. He had a great showing last night, man. He had a great showing last night for a guy that's out the ring for 14 months. Jado was good with it, fam. Frank was winning up to the 5th. You get what I'm saying? And then he changed the tide on him. Frank was moving, boxing well, picking his shots. I'm like, okay, Frank in his bag. He doing his thing. Okay. Man, Tank started to go get that man. You just seen it change, bro. Once he made up his mind to go get him, it got spooky. It got spooky for Frank, bro. It got spooky. Warrior Boxing, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling? Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button, sub to the channel if you haven't. We're going to keep rocking. I'm going to drop the link in a minute. Y'all let me know how y'all think, how y'all feeling about this whole entire card last night, man. How y'all feeling about, is y'all feeling good about these false narratives being shot down? The whole notion that 2 black fighters can't sell? The fact that Tank only fight the flat-footed, come-forward Mexican? Where'd that go? Where those people at? Where those people at? Because Frank ain't flat-footed. He ain't just no come-forward fighter. And he damn sure ain't Mexican. Power in both hands. Got good feet. Good defense. He was in some good shape. Right? Where those people at, man? I just want to know where those folks at, man. Where's those people? Where are those people at that, Where are those people at that was saying all these things? You know what I'm saying? These narratives is being shot down left and right, bro. I don't know where all the people at that said Tank was doing too much. He was nervous. It was nervous energy. He was bugging out. Where are all those people at? Don't tuck and hide today, bro. Don't tuck and hide today. Miss Just Do My Baby Girl gifting a membership. If you give that, if you happen to get that membership, man, be a sport and thank my queen for the gift membership. Appreciate you, baby.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
To my baby girl gifting the membership. Appreciate everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button for your boy, man. We gonna keep rocking out. We ain't done yet. Yeah, man. Frank Martin went out there. He tried to fight every step of the way, man. He just couldn't get it. Just couldn't do it. Real prison talk with Tommy. How you feeling, Brody? How you feeling? Good to see you in the building. Past Nation. What's good, fam? Shout out to Ring. Black Star succumbed to the demise outside the arena. Yeah, man. I like the way where he headed at, man. Salute to Tampa Tommy. How you feeling, bro? Past Nation to Tank do his thing. Never a Tank fan until yesterday. I give him his credit. No more hate. That's real. That's real, Past Nation. That's real, man. That's real, bro. That's real. I see you. That's real. That is real. Salute to my baby girl. Putting more color in the chat. Support the channel. I can't be the only one. Salute to my baby girl, man. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all keep smashing the like button, man. I'm gonna drop the link short.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to the baby girl. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the thing, Deshaun, salute to Deshaun Jenkins, man. The thing is, right? I want to be very specific with my words. I don't think Frank was scared, but he definitely was concerned with what was coming back. You get what I'm saying? He definitely was concerned, and I think that led to him fighting a bit, timid, or like I said, my bro Dub said, tentative, right? You know what I mean? He was committing to his shots when he was letting his hands go, but you seen in those moments where he wasn't, or whenever Tank fully went on the attack, you seen how uncomfortable he was, what was coming back at him. You get what I'm saying? So that right there, it was telling all in itself. You know what I'm saying? Anthony said, I think the song that Tank came out with messed with Frank's head too. You missed your bet by seconds. Damn, man. Salute to my baby girl. The theme music. Again.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my baby girl, man. Supporting the grind. I appreciate you as always. I truly do. Crush the legend, my guy. How you feeling? Cal said, you don't know how many times I saw Tank only win against weight drain fighters, naming Frank the most recent. They are Haney hoes that I heard seen said, yeah, that's bogus. Look, man, anytime a fighter is weight drained, that's on the fighter fighting at a weight class where he needs to probably go up, where he shouldn't be at. That's never on Tank Davis. Tank Davis can only control, and we know this, Cal, what he does and how he comes into the ring. Can't control what the next fighter do. You know what I'm saying? And in this case, we seen what Frank Martin looked like, but he had several hours. I think what he had about 27 hours or so to rehydrate, and he did well. He definitely clearly bigger than Tank on the night. Fully healthy, you know what I mean? His face was full and all that. But he said it himself with what he lost, and it wasn't because of the weight cut. That had nothing to do with it. So I'm going right off of what he said. Anybody else, Cal, that's how you know that's hate for a fighter. Anybody else that's trying to push a narrative when you got the fighter himself saying, hey, y'all, this ain't no, you know what I mean? This ain't why I lost. You get what I'm saying? So don't make excuses for him that he ain't even making for himself. And if he's so drained, then he needs to go up. That has nothing to do with Tank. That has everything to do with Frank Martin and them damn muscles, and probably all the muscle milks his ass be drinking. I mean, that's just a little joke, but salute to Frank. He probably need to go up to 140. No, I don't think he was scared, Deshaun. I think, but because think about it, that's a much different word, right? He didn't fight like a guy that was scared, but he did fight like a guy that was concerned. You get what I'm saying? With a little concern with what was coming back at him. You know what I mean? Motown 909s was good with it. Tank to fight the best. And you find this fact when it comes to boxing, I love the sport. I look at when a fighter don't fight the best, he's supposed to win. Look at it like this. Frank was one of the best. He was ranked where? In the WBC, I believe. So he was ranked favorably high. He wasn't just some guy that he picked out of nowhere, right? So it made sense. And then if you look at the availability of the guys that we want Tank to fight, like the Shakurs, the Lomas of the world, you see Loma just fought Kambosos. Shakur got a fight coming up July 6th. So those guys will be off the table. So the most realistic option, I think, at the time was exactly who he fought in Frank Martin. Creole the Traveler, man. Much love in the super chat, putting that color in the chat, supporting the grind. Appreciate it.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to Creole. Mars Dobie say you need to fight Shakur next and get anticipation over with. Yeah, listen, Mar, I'm all with you, man. I'm from Jersey. I want to see that fight sooner than later, but if we just being realistic about this, the way things are falling, right? I think what he is doing is moving in the direction of the fights that people said he wouldn't fight, right? You had a ton of people saying he wouldn't fight Frank Martin because he ain't some come forward Mexican, right? Now I mean, flat-footed Mexican, but he fought him. Now I mean, he won't fight him because he black. Tank don't fight black fighters. All these narratives get shot down. 2 black fighters can't sell. That gets shot down. They did very well. They did great, phenomenal numbers, right? So, I mean, in terms of at the gate anyway. So, I'm pretty sure them pay-per-view numbers going to be pretty damn good as well. But Bole was good with it, fam. I just like the fact that these narratives got shot down. Look, Frank Martin had to step up to the challenge. He's 29 years old, as is Tank. He can't afford that option to turn down opportunities like this. He just can't do it. You know what I mean? He stepped up to the plate. He fell short, but he showed a good account of himself. He showed that he could perform on the stage. The lights wasn't too bright for him. I just think Tank was too much Tank for him. You know what I'm saying? Simply put, experience wins. Tank was a lot more comfortable. He was patient with his approach. Frank Martin wasn't in a rush, but again, he even alluded to it. He showed Tank Davis the same thing one time too many. He showed him the same thing one time too many. I mean, he showed him the same thing one time too many. Got too comfortable, and he paid for it. Fighting 135, 140, man. Maybe. Who knows, bro? But all I know is if it's hard for him to fight, make the weight at 35, that obviously means he should go up. You know what I mean? Main man, salute to you, fam. So I can't say where he should be at. And again, my opinion of me feeling like he should fight at 140 is based on him looking like it 135 is obviously hard for him to make. So the only solution to that is either you could try the nutritionist route, right? You can try that, see if it's easier to make the weight then, or you could just simply go up. Those are his options. But we're going to see. This is why when they asked him after the fight, you think about going up to 40? So you got to think about it, see what's next. But he ain't rule it out. You know what I mean? He ain't say, nah, I'm at 35. I'm here to stay. That's because if it's getting hard for you to make them cuts, then you might need to go up, or you would potentially ruin your own career. On the score, wants to tank at 140. I wouldn't mind the John Wick. Al Booger, man. How you feeling, bro? Salute to John Wick as well, man. How y'all bros feeling? The people that need to get my just back on, damn it. Oh. Bad coaching. Yeah. PGH Big Dog was good with it, fam. How you feeling, bro? Melanin clean, peace to the clean. B-Dogs, I feel like everybody makes mistakes against Tank. Yeah, it's just gonna happen. It's just the mistakes. You gotta, it's really like you gotta be mindful of which mistakes you make, B-Dog, right? And they can't be detrimental because they're gonna be costly, but how costly are the mistakes gonna be? You get what I'm saying? And remember, I kept saying, y'all, I know y'all was here, y'all was hearing me say it. I kept saying Frank Martin's margin for error is significantly smaller than Tank's. He can't afford to make the same mistakes Tank can because although he can punch and he can box, Frank Martin, he got power in both hands. He still don't got that home run one punch hitter like that can just completely change the duration of the fight anytime he's to land it. He don't quite have that, but that doesn't mean he ain't strong. That doesn't mean he can't punch and he can't knock you out if he land the right shot. But he gonna have to put shots together. Whereas we know Tank, a few single shots, man, he'll have you dizzy. Look, he ain't even dropped Hector Garcia. He buckled him, and he hit him with a sequence of shots. And that dude thought he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't see, had a headache, all types of stuff. Like, it's different. That dude really got fight-changing power. Fight-changing and fight-ending power. You know what I'm saying? You pick your poison with Tank. That's why I say it's not a matter if you're going to make mistakes against him, because everybody going to make mistakes, right? It's very, very difficult to fight a perfect fight, period, in the sport of boxing, especially let alone against a guy that's that accurate, you know what I mean, with that type of power, that type of skill, you know what I mean? Fighting at that level is very difficult. So it's not a matter of if you're going to make mistakes against Tank, is when you make the mistakes, are they going to be detrimental? You get what I'm saying? Or is it going to be something that you could work through? You get what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? I've said this before, and we all should know this by now. He's a puncher, right? So when his feet are planted, you can't be available. I'm going to keep saying it. You cannot be available for those shots where his feet are planted, whether that's to the body or to the head. Like, you got to really pick your poison. You got to keep him all balanced. You got to keep him thinking. And there's no blueprint out there yet, because ain't nobody beat him. You know what I'm saying? These guys are not able to do more than just win a couple rounds, bro. And that's just what it is. So you got to be able to consistently put these rounds together. Get what I'm saying? One round here, one round here. I said it. The whole build up to this fight, you can't do that with Tank. Daniel Poole said Frank Martin, the best move on his right side, and Tank slowed him down on his right. He got this issue, bro, where he bends over to his right, and he was doing it in that fight. He was doing it in a fight. That's why I'm not surprised he ended up biting and getting caught with an uppercut. I'm busy. What it do, fam? How you feeling, man? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the chat. GKD, the truth, say Frankie harder than Shakur and couldn't keep him off. Unless Shakur and get cracked against State. Say F the fans. We'll know when we see the fight, man. We'll know when we see the fight. It's not all about power, man. Technique matters. Range, distance, punch placement, punch selection, all those things matter. Frank Martin is not on the level of Shakur, respectfully, IQ-wise, to me. So we'll see. At the end of the day, ain't nobody just standing in there trying to get blasted by Tank. Nobody that's actually coming to win is coming in there to let that dude hit him. So as good as Tank is, it shouldn't matter how much you run. He can go get you, right? So you're just going to have to see. I ain't about to paint no narrative that make it sound like neither one of these guys ain't capable. Like, we already dispelled that whole running narrative stuff, like that people be pushing on that man. That's just lazy boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's just people that don't really watch the sport. That's just looking to, slight a fighter for whatever reason. You just got to show. I say this all the time. People got to show me the fights where he do all this running. You know what I mean? And maybe I could level with you, but I just don't see it. I believe in it. So, yeah, he could punt for sure. You know what I'm saying? Official everything in the building. Tank definitely got a beard and a punch that'll change the fight. Frank was more tired than he let us believe. Yep, at times he could have got up out of there. It's like he went back towards the corner. Yep, it's fatigue, bro. Fatigue. Frank belief system. Yeah, fatigue. Terrell said there. Said stay off them ropes. Absolutely he did. Desmond was good with it, fam. Appreciate everybody sliding through, man. Y'all make sure y'all smashing that like button, sub to the channel. Yeah, Benavidez is not the monster he claimed to be. It's tough, bro, because he dominated damn near Gvozdyk to me. You know what I mean? He beat that dude pretty soundly. You know what I'm saying? I think what you've seen is he fought a guy that not only was his size, Gvozdyk looked like the bigger fighter. He looked bigger than Benavidez, and I still think he's a dog, man. I still think he's that guy, but obviously the fight's going to look different when you're in there with somebody not even just your size, but bigger than you. I think he was able to trouble Gvozdyk a couple times throughout that fight, but dude was in some of the best shape I've ever seen him in his career. You know what I'm saying? And he just wasn't going, but he was getting touched up. Yeah, the muscles, man. Deep for the win, my guy. Sitting in the corner was his downfall, right? It didn't do anything to Plant. Kept rolling out to his right, too. Yep, several times he threw the uppercut early, but it was to the body. I'm telling you, D, we was looking up. We was watching that stuff with Ann McQueen breaking down his flaws. And that's one of his flaws, bending over like that to the right. And he kept doing it. And the fight, I think it was Artem, the Artem fight, he kept doing it in that one. So we like, yo, he's doing it in there, man. If he do that against Tank, he could run into an uppercut. That's what we was talking about. And look, he bit, and one of them uppercuts got him. SP was good with it, fam. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Deshaun. No exit, bro. Why would you put yourself in a corner that way? You get what I'm saying? Like, you giving yourself essentially no chance to win the fight. You giving yourself no chance to win the fight doing that. Benavidez by more to get you. Nah, I don't think so. I just think he gonna need, give him a fight or two more, and he gonna properly acclimate to 175. I'm telling you, I think he'd be even more dangerous. He beat this dude pretty convincingly, bro. Think about it. People was picking Gvozdyk to beat this guy. You know what I'm saying? They was saying he got a tough fight on his hands, man. He ain't make this fight that tough. And he had, like, I think, some injuries going on. Torn ligament in the hand or something like that. Something like that. You get what I'm saying? Salute the way old school, man. Hang in there. Hopefully, man, they get you situated, man. Hopefully, he get you situated. He said his hand. But yeah, he still kept going. He fought hard, bro. He fought hard, Anthony. That's why we respect him, man. So, look, I get what y'all saying. I look at it this way, and it's always a genuine conversation. I know people's going to question if he's still a monster or not. I just think the guys, naturally, when you go up a weight class, are bigger. I think we being all the way at Buck, he has been a beneficiary of some guys that were smaller coming up to the weight class really when they didn't belong. So that's not so much the case at 75. Guys at 75 are bigger, closer to his size, possibly bigger, like you seen with Gvozdyk. Gvozdyk looked bigger, and he was shredded up. He looked like he was in the prime of his career last night. That dude did not look – he didn't have the frame like a physique of a guy that's 37 years old, looking like he had to tail end his career. It was like a prime Gvozdyk. You know what I'm saying? I seen him years ago not look like how he looked against Benavidez. So that's something that you got to take into account too. The guy that he fought, he only lost to Arthur Beterbiev. Everybody gets stopped by him. He did take him 10 rounds. It was a good fight. He just got stopped late. You get what I'm saying? But outside of that, all he's done is win. You get what I'm saying? And he really got up for this fight. He was prepared. He was in best shape. Like I said, I've seen him in his entire career. He wasn't laying down. He wanted to win. So I look at it like that, right? When you got somebody that's in there that's bigger than you coming to win, got more experience at that weight class, been in there with some people, get what I'm saying? They ain't coming to get stopped. And that's just what it was with Gvozdyk. He wasn't coming to get stopped. He was trying to win. But Benavidez, I think too young, too hungry. He was active, letting his hands go. I liked it. A lot of good body work from Benavidez. So, I don't know. I liked it. He looked like he on the road. Somebody else said that too, big dog. Somebody else. He tried best to stay on the phone. Yeah, he did. He beat the muscle milk. I'm telling you, Trey, didn't he? Beat the muscle milks up out of him, bro. Beat the muscle milks out of him. Think about the Antuanne Russell fight. 37 years old, a little hard when his last three pick. I don't know. I just look, man. I can't. I don't know. Y'all might be looking for a reason to take away, but I'm just looking at it. I'm calling it what it is. People was in this chat, my very same chat, saying that Benavidez was going to lose to this dude. Gvozdyk is a real talent. I done heard other coaches, trainers, boxers, everybody say that. So I don't know. My thing is, it's all how you perform on the night. Get what I'm saying? He's a guy with a lot of experience. Yeah, he's 37, but he looked like he was in some of the best shape I've seen him in ever. I said it all along. I thought Benavidez in his prime, too young, too hungry. He was going to bring it to him, and that's pretty much what it was. But he did try to fight back. He fought back. He put up some resistance. Benavidez had to go some tough rounds. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. But I think as time go on, he continued to get fights at 75. I think it'd be all right, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? I don't think I said nothing crazy. You know what I mean? He beat a solid opponent in Gvozdyk. Gvozdyk is a good fighter. He lost one time, regardless of how bad he might have looked in any fight, this or that. He lost just one time. So that's how I look at it, man. I can't kill Benavidez for this. This is a real challenge for a first fight at 75. You know what I'm saying? It's a real challenge. He fought him, beat him convincingly. Now you just move on to the next. Let's see if he go after one of the bigger dogs. Let's see what he really worth. But it's gonna get them fights up there ain't gonna be easy, is what I'm saying, because these dudes ain't blown up 68 pounders or nothing like that. They ain't smaller guys coming up. The Kyrone Davises of the world, they're not that. Dude was bigger than Benavidez in the ring. It was crazy to see that. So look, that's all. I just give him his just due. You know, I can't kill him for taking that challenge. That's a good fight. You got David Morrell fighting Gvozdyk, right? For his first fight at 75. Same difference. They getting like the welcome to the division type of fights. And then truth be told, Benavidez might have had the tougher opponent out of him. I gotta look at Gvozdyk, man, because he's been around for a little bit. But look, I'm not here to knock him because first fight there, let him get his feet wet. It was against a credible opponent, is what I'm saying. Older guy for sure, but you know what I mean? He tried to win. So I think Benavidez is too young, fresh. I did see him slow down at the very back end of the fight because I think he was trying hard to knock this dude out. You know, he looked solid, man. Good performance from Benavidez, man. On to the next. But as far as Gary Ace, so you got Devin versus Liam. That's a good fight right there. That's a good fight. Dev coming off a loss, man. I want to see what he looked like coming off the loss. But Gary Antuanne Russell last night, I know people saying they disappointed. I mean, you wanted to see him win for sure, but sounding like his timing and stuff was a little off. He was a little too eager in spots. Puello was able to take advantage of his aggression and his eagerness. You know what I'm saying? The problem was, Puello did a better job at showing his versatility and his layers, right? He mixed it up. Like, he fought when he needed to fight, but he turned it into a boxing match when it was advantageous to him. And Gary Antuanne Russell kind of had a one-track mind for that fight. He just wanted to fight. And he didn't bring the boxing with him enough. You know what I mean? Not enough body work. He didn't stay consistent and patient enough behind the jab. He was a little, rushing some of his work. And I think he was trying so hard to be impressive and knock this dude out that it showed into the performance. Puello stayed calm, composed, cool, collected, and he got it done. I mean, Gary, he was in the fight the entire time. It wasn't like he got blew out, but it's some holes in his game, and especially in the defense. You know what I mean? His distance and range he was fighting at was causing him problems. He couldn't get some of the shots off like he wanted to, like he normally do. Puello was giving him fits, boxing, moving, tying him up. He took advantage of his aggression, bro, and he fought a very composed fight. Then he was shooting straight shots down the pipe. Seemed like he slowed Gary down a bit late in the fight too, so that also played out in Puello's favor. And I'm trying to think, is this Gary Antuanne Russell first 12-rounder? Was it? I'm not for sure if it was first 12 round. We had the easier opponent. Look at who fought, how he looked in those fights. I look at Rod just almost killed Sullivan. You think Rod is better than Gvozdyk because he beat who? You talking about Sullivan, Barrera? Yeah, I mean, look, it's not really an argument for me. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. We'll see. I mean, neither one of those dudes are. They seen better days, both of them, right? Neither guy's in their prime. I just ain't here to take. Like, we gotta. I don't know. I give credit. Y'all know how I give it up. So Benavidez, when I see who he fought, I can't first fight at 75. I can't pick a bunch of things bad to say about it. He fought an older guy that took a lot of time off. I know all of that stuff, but still pretty preserved 37-year-old, right? Came in there and fought back. Pretty big guy. And Benavidez, he's bigger than Benavidez. So it was an adjustment period for him. Still, they're tougher tests that lie ahead for Benavidez for sure, but a good welcome to the division fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, let me say he fought a killer, man. You seen that, but fought a credible guy. You know what I mean? Experienced guy. Jamal was good with it, fam. That was Russell's first 12 rounds. Yeah, it looked like it because he was very eager early, and I think he fizzled down just a bit and down the stretch, and it made him a little easier to hit. A little easier to hit. So, you know what I mean? I ain't fully disappointed, man. I will be disappointed if they can't keep him active after this point. Gary Antuanne Russell needs to stay active, bro. You want to get the best out of him? Keep him active. Keep the young man active. He need activity. You need more experience. You know what I mean? To his credit, all his fights were knockouts. Unfortunately, he didn't get the knockout last night, and he didn't get the nod neither. You can't really hang your hat. You made some mistakes. Puello took advantage of him. Your aggression, you know what I mean? Your eagerness, your willingness to exchange, your unwillingness to go to a plan B, even though I know you got the skills and the talent to do it. Puello, when he needed to, he mixed it up. When he needed to box, he boxed. Gary was just stuck in fight mode, respectfully. That's what I say. He was stuck in fight mode, and it cost him. You get what I'm saying? He's stuck in fight mode with a guy that was, showing versatility in there. And I think that even with all that being said, he still fought a very close fight, and he narrow loss, man. It happens. I mean, that's also a loss where you shouldn't lose fans either. You know what I'm saying? You just got tested. Just got tested, man. Just got tested. Salute to Terrell, man. Regis called out Parrow. Now that's some clownish after Matias wanted to give him a shot at the belt. He said something about Matias too. He called them both out, Teach. He called Matias Cisco. Told him, like, yo, keep talking. Like, you know what I mean? He said something to both of them. To me, I think you take advantage of the moment, right? And for Regis, he still want to be a champion. I think both of those fights are difficult for him right now, for wherever he at, right? I heard something about him and Catterall as well. You heard about his name being floated around a little bit, but better focus on one guy. Teach, I think all them fights is tough for him. I do. He's looking side bowman, look like some cruiserweights. I think Rod looked bigger. I ain't really much of a, I just think he looked bigger. I mean, not Rod. I think Gvozdyk looked bigger last night. You know what I mean? That's all. They might be moving like a welterweight. Yeah, he can move really well for a big guy, man. What was he, 250 at like 15 years old or something like that? It's like 250. Yeah, he was too aggressive, man. Let me scroll to the bottom. Till Bogus Fred, who was Claggett. Yeah, relatively unknown. I mean, he got offered several names that was better. You know what I mean? But look, Gary Antuanne Russell got upset. Matias got upset. Liam Parrow did his thing. Box moved, took advantage of that aggression, wasn't scared, didn't back down. He didn't gas out. He didn't quit on the stool. Very impressed, man. Very impressed with Liam Parrow, man. He did the damn thing last night. Very impressive for Liam Parrow, man. Great move for him. Great win for him. Matias, I wonder how many people gonna be in the rush to still getting there with him now. You know what I'm saying? With no title, they really ain't gonna want to fight him. They still ain't gonna want to fight him. Come back from this hungry first time, he said he felt embarrassed, make him feel bad. Yeah, he looked embarrassed, Ghost. He did look like it. He was hanging his head a little bit. But good embarrassment, like it'll motivate him, not break him. Better moments in the fight. Russell 1 more rounds. Reminded me when Ellis versus Veer. Without the knockdowns, had Russell in 5 of the first 7 rounds. I thought he edged it too, Bole, for what it's worth. I did. But I think Puello kind of won the judges over with some of the punches, being clean and effective, straight down the middle, flush, like, you get what I'm saying? Dre, what's good with it? How you feeling? All right, Garcia winning that fight. Yeah, Garcia winning? Yeah. That one I have to go watch again. Garcia, to me, I just didn't think he let his hands go enough. And I think that's what, made it hard for them to give him rounds. You know what I'm saying? He was a little too economical with the punches. Not even good to me. Run to a certain style. Pressure's not gonna work. Now listen, the thing is, official everything. Matias is good. He's dangerous though. He's very dangerous, and he's good at what he do, and it works for him. Even with that being said, he still has limitations, and Liam Parrow was able to exploit that on a consistent level last night, on his way to upset win. You get what I'm saying? So, look, Matias is a dog. He's still good. Like I'm not going. Like, Parrow's undefeated, coming off a good win. He don't know how to lose either. Matias took a loss before he got outboxed. It happens, but I don't know. I think he every bit as dangerous as what he been. I just think you had a guy in front of you that was prepared and ready, and he executed. And it just goes to show you don't knock everybody out. He got all the dog in the world, but it just goes to show you don't knock everybody out. Everybody is not coming to get knocked out. You might even beat those same people, but some people don't be coming to get knocked out. And a lot of times, like, he used to having his way, grinding guys down, getting in their chest, making the ring small, throwing those short shots, busting his man up. When he wasn't able to do that, it just, the lack of plan B, it don't be present. Like it'd be all or nothing sometimes with guys like that. But nonetheless, still it was an entertaining fight from them too. I mean, Liam Parrow did his thing, but I see him getting beat too. That's the crazy part. I don't see Liam Parrow going for no undisputed or going on no crazy ass run at 140. Running to the right person, he gonna lose too. And that's crazy, that quick. 2 dogs lost. Matias and Gary Antuanne Russell. Sheesh. What's going on with boxing, y'all? Carlos wanted to fight fairly. He just didn't look his best. Yeah, Carlos like he was going through the motions a little bit, ghost, but he still won. In my opinion, he still won. But like he was going through the motions. That I didn't expect that kind of performance from him. But that's the thing, man. Sometimes you might not look your best, but when you still able to pull off a win, you live to fight another day. Make them necessary corrections and get back to it. Yeah, he's very dangerous. That's the thing. He's skillful, you know what I mean? But when you talk about the absolute best boxers at 140, that's not who he is. But when you talk about one of the most absolute dangerous boxers at 140, that's who he is. But he has some skill with it. He has a method to his madness. But I've been saying this. As dangerous as he is, and yeah, I was picking him to win because I thought he was just going to end up grinding this dude down like he been doing these guys, right? But nope. Liam Parrow had something else on his mind, bro. He wasn't coming there to be knocked out. He came in there to box, move, turn him. He was boxing smart, weathered some storms because he got hurt a couple times in that fight too. But Marcus, what's good, famo? How are you feeling? The fame was up and down. Yeah, he's still a dog for sure. Teasing to work on that defense, even in a basic high guard. Yeah, he could always sharpen up defensively, goes because he do allow one too many shots to get in. I think it'd be smart if he tighten up there. He got to tighten up there, or let Bradman train him. Man, that's the thing, man. These dudes be having options, bro. They got options. Tish to fight for it, we still gonna be a threat. Yeah. Guys that can box and move and deal with his pressure, gonna give him trouble, but it's still a lot of guys that he would have beat last night. Liam Parrow just wasn't one of them. Tank would be the most action-packed fight. That'd be a fun fight, Teach. It'd be real fun to watch. Real fun. But yeah, man, he's dangerous. Not the most skillful, but that don't get me wrong, he is skilled. But Matias is considered a very dangerous guy at 140. One of the most dangerous, and he is because of his style. And if he's successful, he usually has a style that leads to a knockout or putting some damage on you and then stopping. But maybe more people want to fight him. I mean, a loss could be a blessing in disguise. The last time he lost, he avenged that loss by knockout. So this was another one of those type fights. He didn't get embarrassed. He didn't get his ass whooped and nothing like that. It's just one of those fights where the guy executed better than you did on the night. And that's what Liam Parrow did. Now you got a new IBF champion. And let's see who he fight. You know what I mean? I think it's some good fights for him. Parrow, Hitchens, some good fights right off the bat. Gary Antuanne Russell going to bounce back. Don't worry, man. It's part of the game, man. It's part of the game. Losing is part of the game, but it's also how you lose. And he didn't get completely embarrassed, shut out, or none of that. He just made some mistakes. Puello fought a, more disciplined fight than he did, more controlled fight than he did. Gary Antuanne Russell got some things to sharpen up on. His timing and stuff was a little off. The distance and range that he fought at sometimes was off. You know what I mean? That's why he was missing with some of these shots. So gotta definitely tighten up on that defense. You want to tighten up on that defense, especially as you continue to move up there in the ranks at 140. It's going to get more difficult. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button, man. We had a great night of boxing, man. It was fun last night, man. It was fun. It was fun seeing Tank do his thing, flip off the top rope, you know. Elijah Garcia, another one, he got upset last night by Kyrone Davis. Came in 5.2 pounds over or something like that and had to lose weight. It looked like it. He didn't look good last night, took his first loss. Kyrone Davis is a guy that you can't sleep on. That's always going to fight hard and give you tough rounds. And if you sleep on him, he'll beat you. He'll beat you. Man. Shit, me, man. He said he got exposed. Who that? Man. Until Shakur rematch and beat a guy that he already beat. Until he rematch him. Because he did beat him the first time. I just don't like the way the fight looked because he ran. So until he rematch him and fight him, he don't deserve a Tank fight. Oh, man. I just say that out loud so you can see how that sounds. You think that makes sense? You think that makes sense? You get what I'm saying? You think Frank Martin deserved a Tank fight over Shakur? You think Pitbull Cruz deserved a Tank fight over Shakur? You think Rolly Romero deserved a Tank fight over Shakur? You think Hector Garcia deserved a Tank fight over Shakur? And again, based off what? Your logic is very flawed, bro. You just be saying stuff. You know what I mean? It make that what you're saying makes zero sense. So again, I'm gonna ask you again. So what did Hector Garcia do to earn a Tank fight? What did Rolly do? What did Ryan do? What did Frank Martin do? I mean, I could keep going. Like, what did all the and I'm just basing off your analogy. You talking about what somebody deserved based off them beating a guy, but not looking the way you wanted him to. So yeah, he needs to fight that guy again before he can deserve a Tank fight. That's weird. And that's weird. That's weird talk. He's a champion at 135. Tank is a champion at 135, and you're talking about what he don't deserve. You gotta make this shit make sense, dude. Y'all gotta get over it. Y'all gotta stop being so hung up over one performance. You think a fighter is basing his career on what you think he should do at home? Like, man, you gotta make that shit make sense. There's been so many lesser fighters that he's fought. Ain't none of them deserve no opportunity. If the fact that you even sitting in here saying that shit is pissing me off, because you know it's bullshit. Again, since you want to push weird ass talking points, what did any of them dudes do to deserve the fight with him? Tell me what they did. List their accomplishments. Damn, man, we gotta stop ruining good fights before they had. Yeah, he gotta fight this one. Yeah, he gotta jump through a hula hoop lit on fire to get a Tank fight. Shut up, man. Just let Tank fight. Tank said he in there. It don't matter what he deserve. He in there, right? Think about it. We had a time in boxing where a person to tell you a 3-division undefeated champion don't deserve a fight because he had a bad fight. He had an off night and still won. Man, y'all unreal. That shit makes zero sense. None. He fought so many lesser fighters. Y'all make it look bad. I'm glad Tank and his people ain't making them type of arguments, man. It's too many lesser fighters, man. But let's move on, man. Today is about what Tank did last night, man. He went out there and after 14 months, he showed us why he the man, why he the main event, why they calling him the face of boxing. When he get to Shakur, we'll get to it. But right now, Bob Arum talking about Loma, right? Any day, if I can see that Shakur fight anytime, I'm going to take it. But you gotta make it make sense. All that hoop. Aunt McQueen, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? The professor is in here to deserve shit. Yeah, it's foolishness. That's fool's gold. You know what I mean? That's fool's gold, man. Now it ain't about being a fan. I'm logical, man. I guarantee you nobody in here agree with your logic. I ain't about to let you come up here and spew that BS. You the same way you typing down there, you could type that. You don't need to come up here and tell me a bunch of foolishness. I just named about a handful of fighters, and you telling me they all deserve the opportunity over Shakur based on what? What logical? Hell no. Nah. I'm mindful of who I let come up here and talk about what they talking about. That's if you could make sense in the chat, then yeah, you could come up here because I don't think you deserve to come up here, right? because you ain't proved to me that you deserve to come up here. See how stupid that sound? Man, let's get back to the cook, though. Picasso, what's good with it, fam? What's good with it? Yeah, man, they just be saying anything. I'm going to let you have it. Salute to Darren. I'll be saying you come through, but that's another conversation. We just giving Tank his credit today. If you don't want to see the fight because you feel like he don't deserve it, don't buy it. Probably like, did you buy this fight last night? I want to know. Did you buy the fight last night? Because if you didn't, I'm going to stop talking to you right now. You know what I'm saying? You stop ruining good fights, man. The fact of the matter is, don't matter how you feel about him. He's one of the top guys at 35. You should want to see the fight because of that. To think that somebody has to rematch a guy for you at home, for you, rematch him just to get another fight. He already beat him. That shit sounds stupid. And that go for everybody. Don't type that shit to me no more about no rematch in De Los Santos. People really show where their boxing knowledge is when they keep saying that. Nobody's going to chase a fighter just to prove to some people that, you know what I mean, already don't really want to see it fight. You should want to see the fight just because he's one of the best fighters there. That's it. That's all. I don't care where you got him ranked at. He got a championship. Beat him. Tank, if Frank ain't have shit, he at least got a title. Beat him up. Beat his ass, man. Beat his ass, man. But look, let's get back to it, man. Tank did his thing last night, man. When he get to the Shakur Bridge, we'll cross that. Until then, I probably won't even talk about them matching up no more. It ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait till I cross that bridge when they get there. Until then, what he showed last night after 14 months, bro, was impressive. You know what I mean? Probably lost a total of 3 rounds out of 8. You know what I mean? At the most. And I think he showed again why he the guy, man. So just another stepping stone, you know, another notch under his belt. Shakur fight July. He fight Artem, man. We go from there. You see if he gonna go after Loma or what's gonna happen. We just don't know. But for me, we boxing has gotten weird, man. It's all this, yeah. Y'all gotta prove it to me. You gotta prove it. You gotta prove this to me, man. Fight the guys that you should fight. Period. You know what I'm saying? Fight the best guys in your weight division. That's it. That's all. Don't matter how y'all personally feel about them. The fight should happen just because it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? We're seeing the full tape. We about to get to that till anyone saw Gary took to the midsection that caused him to go down. Yeah. Some people feel like that was a clean shot, Teach. They feel like it was a clean shot. He did get up to fight back harder, but some people feel like that shot was clean. It didn't look super low. I gotta be honest with you. It didn't. It's one of them situations where it looked a little more legal than low. But you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. But Gary had a tough night last night. Puello was in his bag. He fought a smarter fight. Just fought a smarter fight. And he showed more versatility, more layers to his game. Again, I think Gary had his mind made up. He had a one-track mind. And that's why I listen to these dudes in the fighter meetings when they come out there and they keep saying, yeah, I'm getting the stoppage. Usually dudes won't be talking about the stoppage. They'll be like, I ain't looking for it, but if it presents itself, I'm going to take it. He was adamant about wanting a stoppage. He approached the fight like he wanted a stoppage. You could see him kind of chasing it a little bit. And Puello was staying patient, relaxed, poised. He used his experience in there. And he fought very well under pressure. He picked shots well. He hit Gary with some straight shots. I think that caught him off balance. I think he got Gary attention a few times in that fight with some good shots. So he got to tighten up on the defense. He don't have the longest arms. So he gotta be a master at controlling distance and range, bro. He gotta be better at that. Puello was able to set him up and pick him off with several shots because of that. Yeah, it looked on the cleaner side though, man. But he took a tough fight. It's all good. It's gonna really get hurt. You really don't want them problems with so kind of PBC. Yeah, man. I don't even like that conversation no more about Tank and Shakur. I just can't wait till they fight. I done said all I'm gonna say for now about it. Until it actually become a real thing, then I'll get more insight. But right now, we'll see. You know what I mean? He said, look clean to me. Yeah, Teach. Just didn't look that dirty. It didn't look that low. And it damn sure wasn't no intentional dirty blow or nothing like that either. So, well, Puello finished off, man. He ain't let that slow him down. He just fought. You know, it's that powerful fighters are protected. The even more powerful fighters are even more protected. It's the B-side against the machine. Fact of the matter is, if you had an investment, you would protect it too. That's the part that's a conversation that people don't want to have. You know what I mean? All these fighters got plans. You know what I mean? This is the reason why they got teams. These dudes don't make their decisions and moves by themselves, but the fan bases act like they do. You know what I'm saying? But all these dudes got plans. You know what I'm saying? Trey Skills was good with it. You seen Sucker Punch? Sucker Punch there. Yeah, so all right, yeah, they're talking about the somebody did ask about it, so we gonna play it while y'all in here. Man, listen, y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, sub to the channel. Let's keep rocking. We ain't done just yet. Giving y'all Father's Day cook. We ain't done just yet, man. They asked about this for. I ain't about to play it 100 times, but I'm gonna play it once because it's already long enough. But with this sparring clip that the Haney fans seem to be rejoicing about, they so happy today. They feel like they got a leg to stand on because they finally got their wish and got the full sparring posted. Still don't change shit because you never mind. We gonna play it though. Think Gary won, but it definitely wasn't his best. Yeah, I thought he edged it too. I thought he did, but the fact that it said Puello won, I ain't have a problem. I ain't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, it is what it is. Hold on, yeah, real quick, because salute to Ernie real quick. Yeah, Caleb playing Ryan Garcia. Hold on, real quick. Y'all know I'm the clip king. Here we go. They are flipping a bird at each other. I'm gonna play it again. Yo, Ryan better chill. Caleb Plant is Mr. Pull Up On You. You know what I mean? Mess around, pull up on you, give you that Charlo slap. Y'all smash that like button. My bad, y'all. I'll hit the like button for you, boy. Yeah, what y'all think about Caleb Plant going? Is Mr. Pull Up On you gonna end up? Ryan gonna get himself hurt, man. You better leave that man alone. Leave Caleb alone. Caleb be chilling. Those are the people that you leave alone. Those are the people that you leave alone. Ones that's minding their business, not looking for no trouble. The ones that are just, they ain't gonna start it, they'll finish it. Yeah, leave them people alone. Yeah, leave Caleb alone. Ryan crashed out. He's gonna get himself hurt. Said Devin got some good work in. That's what I saw. He said I didn't see Devin be tanked. Yeah, nah, you ain't gonna see it official everything because it ain't happened. They wish it did. Big Supreme was good with you seeing Ryan Garcia's shirt. Yeah, saying he is happy Father's Day again to all the fathers. Yeah, I got the I'm the clip king. Even Tank thought that was funny. He said, "Rematch me, bitch." Ryan really one of Tank's biggest fans for real. Remember, we've been saying this all along, so it don't surprise me. We been knew Ryan was a fan. He been liking Tank. Why else would he ask for that man number and then be mad talking about he gave me the wrong number? Of course he liked Tank. I mean, they want to be next to the man, but now all jokes aside, man, they said something about rematching each other for sure, man. That fight look more and more possible now, don't it? Well, who knows, man? But Ryan been a fan of Tank, man. He just ain't scared to show it. He just ain't scared to show it, man. You know what I mean? Just a fan of the young man. Floyd was at Tank fight. I ain't see Floyd. Floyd was slapping Tank's like, well, how can everyone take that serious? Cause Bole, by them ignoring the obvious or what's real, it helps them sleep at night, Bole. You gotta remember, man. If they watch it through a real set of lens, Bole, then they gonna be stressing. Like all them narratives fall by the wayside. Like you get what I'm saying? They done push too many narratives to see it for what it really is. You get what I'm saying? And he did it at the time of this man fight. Like it just made it look bad. It's distasteful. And then it's crazy because you use fight hype as the ones that did it, that released it is wild. Salute the fight hype, man. We can share it, man. Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I'm gonna play it one time, man. Y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button, sub to the channel. Make sure your notifications on, man. If you want to go a step farther, you could become a member. You did? Let's go, man. Let's keep rocking out, man. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet. Let me get this up, man. Let me get these up, man. Because this is what they like. They got this their leg to stand on. They like, yes, Devin. AB lied. I told you AB lied. Told you it was edited. I told you he didn't kick his ass. That's how they like. He didn't kick his ass. I told you he didn't. I told you. All right, man. Let's play this, man. Look that ass, Hank. Grab him and hold him. Get out of there, champ. Get out of there. Get out of there, champ. Get out of there. Yeah, Floyd grabbed him a few times, bro. Like. Keep touching that body, man. Look at Floyd. Floyd in there like a big ass kid. know exactly where the sucker punch at. You gotta let me know what minute it's in. I don't know exactly where the sucker punch at. I know it's in there, but I don't know where at. Bole, where at? You know where we're at in the video? They oohing their eye for a guy with 16-ounce gloves that don't hit hard. If Floyd was hating on Devin, he wouldn't have been grabbing Tank arm. Lenovo. If he was hating on Devin, he wouldn't have been grabbing Tank arm. Cecil, what it do, yo? Jay Grant, what's good with it? I'm just playing it just because, you know, there's so many of y'all Haney fans. Y'all want to feel better about it. So here y'all go. I don't really even care to even go back and forth about nothing. It's out there, it's cold. Have fun with it.
Let him go.
They ain't like that. Thank Father was good with it. They would have sucker punch Bole. Why they jump in? I ain't get it. I ain't get why they jumped in it. A clean ass sucker punch and you only made him mad is crazy.
Let him go.
Devin sucker punch Tank.
Let's settle with these two.
Bring it down.
Hey, yeah, sucker punching, yeah, ain't good. A clean sucker punch. Again, man, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Salute to my guy Tim Late and the JBT family. Senior, what it do, fam, man? Happy Father's Day, family. Happy Father's Day.
Get on your job. Get on your job.
Wendy city aside from this dude definitely helping Floyd and his entourage.
Hey, Coach Mike, come here. Come here, man. Get this nigga some money.
Dev said he ready to get back in the mix too, y'all. Dev said he ready to get back in the mix. Getting that itch again.
Oh!
They oohing and eyeing nothing, yo. And Floyd keep grabbing his arm. That's what Tank was talking about. When he closed that gap, it get dark. That shit like the sun going down and you in the alley. Body shot. Body shot. Boom. Pillar to post. Pillar to post. Pillar to post. Smothering. Getting that work. At the end of the day, man, you got two real fighters in the ring, bro. That's all. Tank just, you know, you can end it. I thought they said that part was edited. They still working, yo. They some dogs. They still working, yo. Beat his ass, man. KO was good with it, bro. KO, don't hurt him, man. Don't hurt him. Chris was good with it, man. Yeah, they said it was an edit. Floyd again, instigator.
Work!
Don't hurt their feelings, KO. Come in and cook their ass. This the only leg that, yo, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna mean it. You see the energy switch up when this came out. You see how people start talking before. They was saying this shit didn't matter. Before they was saying y'all praising this. And then the same people that's saying we was praising it when the other clip came out is the same people that's praising the sucker punch. Like, you can't make this up. So I know it's a fair amount of y'all that's some real like supporters of Dev. So salute to y'all. But for them other ones that just be you know, they go whichever way the wind blow, that's for y'all, man. They down bad, man. If this is the leg you got to stand on, bro, I feel bad. I feel bad for you. Nah, you say you need Floyd back in his corner. Floyd is a super agitator, ain't he?
Turn him.
Tank's playing in there, yo.
Turn him.
He's talking. He said he's ready to get back in the ring. All right, Picasso. They don't know when to celebrate.
The body ain't going nowhere.
They coaching their asses off in that ring. We like you, Tank. We like you. 7 score, and they tied them 300,000 views. Can't stop this time, man. How hard for a try. You're making it worse, though, KO. You're making it worse. Hey, he's talking, laughing, playing. Time. All right, man. Not for this. Hopefully I wet y'all beaks with that, man. Hopefully I wet y'all beaks with that one, man. Salute to everybody in the building. I'll make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Sub to the channel. Last night was a great night of boxing, man. It's only gonna lead to some better fights. You know, Frank Martin got in there and did what he was supposed to do. I mean, I ain't really much more to watch, though. I really legit kind of got a little, you know, it ain't much more. Same shit over and over. Don't nothing significant happen in the sparring that you ain't seen in the first half. I ain't watching no more of that. Kevin King was good with it. Frank talking that sparring. See what happened to him. Yeah, sparring. I mean, look. If you think because you sparred him, you can beat him, then get in there and fight him. Yeah, make it worse because you just seen the parts that they said was edited. It wasn't edited. In fact, that's just how it was. Man, but salute to my. He said, man, go get my guy another view of the Frank highlight. I got you.
Devin.
The thing is, man, under the lights with them 8s, it get crazy, bro. Under the light with them 8s, that man got his feet planted. Don't be there. That's all I know. Just don't be there. Don't be there. Salute to him. We see some upsets last night. Elijah Garcia got beat by Kyrone Davis. Kelly Antuanne Russell got beat by Alberto Puello. Subriel Matiz got beat by Lynn Parrow. Malik K was good with it. Eddie Hearn wants Devin Haney versus Lynn Parrow in Australia or something like that, I'm saying. Shakur said he ready. Put him in there. Shakur gonna dance for the ninja. Put him in there, Jay Grant. I want to see all the fights. Win, lose, or draw, I want to see them all fight. All of them. I still want to see Frank and Shakur. Loma Shakur, Tank Shakur, all of them. I want to see every last one of these fights, bro. All of them. He said Tank gave him a chance to fall with her uppercut. He didn't. So straight left. I'm saying, Jay Grant, this is the thing, bro. I truly, truly love the sport of boxing, bro. I truly do. For me, I'm an unbiased guy. I got my favorite guy, but I'm never unrealistic with my assessment. Get what I'm saying? I like all these dudes. I want to see them all fight. Let my favorite fighter lose, and I guarantee you're going to see just how much fun we have with it. Like, it's just part of it, bro. You fight the right guys, your chances of losing just go up. You get what I'm saying? I ain't saying you going out there to lose, but that's just part of the game. My support for fighters is not centered around if they win. You don't have to win every fight in your career for me to rock with you. That's just not realistic. You get what I'm saying? Like, you going to lose. It's just how you rebound, how you fight the fights. Who did you lose to? You get what I'm saying? How did you look when you lost? Stuff like that. And I'm still going to rock with you regardless. But, you know, it's losing is part of the game, bro. And again, if you're going to lose to the best in the world, then it's no shame in losing to the best in the world. You get what I'm saying? You got to challenge yourself, bro. So Tank just showed you just how dangerous he is. He don't need 50, 60, 70 punches around to get you out of there. He don't even need 50. He don't even need 40 punches around. That's very dangerous, bro. He don't need to throw a whole lot to do a whole lot of damage. You get what I'm saying? It just is what it is. He's very dangerous, very smart, at the top of his game, in his prime, understanding what's in front of him. He's very hard to beat. So if you come in here and you tell me, look, you got Tank knocking all these dudes out, who am I to argue with that? Listen, he a dog. But I still want to see the fights because upsets happen and you never know. You still got to perform on that night. So, I ain't going to just anoint nobody all the victories. I still want to see the fights. You get what I'm saying? So, let's see him, man. Let's keep pushing. Tank is doing what Tank's supposed to do. He moving closer to the names. People saying he ain't going to fight. And that's what you should want to see. Who still don't want to see him and Haney fight if they could? I do. I don't give a damn what happened with Haney and Ryan. I still want to see Haney and Shakur. You get what I'm saying? Who cares, bro? Like over here, you're gonna get your just due, but we shooting down all bullshit narratives though. We ain't rocking with no narratives, but I rock with boxing, not narratives. You know what I'm saying? So favorite fighter and all. I'm never gonna be unrealistic up here. All these dudes need to mix it up because we truly don't know until they mix it up. You get what I'm saying? And I hate that, I use Errol Spence as a most recent example, but it's just an example. We growing his boxing. So many people said he was going to win for so many different reasons, and I was one of them that thought he was for my own list of reasons, right? We see how the fight play out. My point being is you still got to see these fights. I'm not saying none of these dudes is Errol Spence. I'm not saying none of these dudes is Terrence Crawford. What I'm saying is sometimes you get an outcome that you don't expect. That's why we see these fights. I know how dangerous it is, man. Tank, you could say what you want. You can have a favorite fighter all you want. If your favorite fighter is standing on the opposite end of that dude, you will be a fool not to be somewhat nervous for your guy. He that kind of talent, bro. You'll be a fool. If you're fighting him, you'll be a fool to not recognize just how talented, how dangerous he is. You get what I'm saying? I'm all about giving people their credit. Like I said before, man, the reason why we speak highly of these dudes, the reason why we talk about all these fighters, the reason why we want to see him mix it up with all these different guys, because we truly don't know. We want to see the outcomes. We know what we think might happen, but we also know what we think and what actually happens be two different things. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're not. But I still want to see each and every one of these dudes mix it up. I don't care who the other one lose to. I don't believe in leftovers in boxing. I think that's a bullshit term. I don't believe in that. Just because you lose to one guy don't mean you can't fight the next one over, man. Fight all these dudes. Get what I'm saying? Sean Porter fought them all, right? Fight them all. I want to see all these dudes mix up. I don't care who they lose to. I mean, Frank Martin, you showed a good account of yourself. The stage wasn't too big for you. It was just too much tank in the ring. You know what I mean? And that's no slight. You lost to one of the best fighters in the world. There's nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? But you came, you showed up, you tried to win, you had some success. It wasn't your night. Now you move on. You pick up the pieces. That's the experience that you could take with you for the rest of your life. You learn, you apply it, you get better. Let's see what's next for Frank Martin. You get what I'm saying? Let's see where Tank goes next. We heard Loma talk. Salute to Coach Kenny. He said he would like to see Shakur next. We all know, like, listen, we want to see the same fights, bro, at the end of the day. We might have a difference of opinion as to who going to win what fight, and that's cool. That's what boxing is. But we all want to see the same fights, bro. We want to see all these dudes mix it up. Tank is very dangerous, and that's just what it is, bro. So when you get in there with him, you just got to know what you up against. You up against a guy that can end the fight at any given time. You have to know that. You have to know that he's not just punching power. You have to know that. You go in a fight with Tank Day, he just a guy that hit hard. I just got it. Yeah. Nah, bro, he can box. He can box. He can land the punch. He has the IQ. There's just nothing wrong with that. Same thing. Devin Haney is one of the more disciplined guys inside that ring too. You get what I'm saying? Right game plan and execution. He's difficult to beat. These dudes ain't no poop putts. All of them. I want to see them all mix it up, bro. I don't care who win. Let's see them all. They all got something about them that make them stand out. You get what I'm saying? How special remains to be seen. But right now, Tank Davis at the top of his game. It's hard to say that he's not who he is when he keeps showing you exactly who he is. And we can't keep diminishing his wins each and every time he get one by saying, well, that ain't nobody. Well, he ain't fight nobody. Well, that ain't nobody. Well, he ain't fight nobody. That's all bullshit, and I'm not trying to hear that no more. That man been in 4 different weight classes, is consistently the smaller man in the ring and continuously knocking these dudes out. That shit was impressive how he set that trap for Frank Martin, given how Frank Martin came out and started this fight. Come on, man. Just give credit where it's due. Frank Martin will be back. Man down will still be man down. You know what I mean? They said they feel like he still will be a champion, but just not on June 15th. And that's what it was, man. Salute to him. Good effort. Great showing. He ain't tuck his tail. Think he tried it, he did as well as he could on the night. You get what I'm saying? Tank just a different specimen, bro. He don't need a shit ton of volume to hurt you. He don't need to land 30, 40 punches in a round to hurt you. He just don't need it. And you see it consistently. All he need to do is to be able to hit you with any consistency, and then it's like the hourglass is turned upside down, and you on the clock. I'm telling you, that's exactly what I seen. Once he changed the trajectory of the fight by, really just Frank Martin's forcing him to be in these corners and on the ropes. I was like, yeah, he taming him, and he don't even know it. I don't even know he done load Frank Martin to sleep to the point where this man is legit doing what's not best for him. Sitting in the corner. You see how this man was sitting in the corner? I'm like, bro, what part of like you need to move don't he get? How the hell you think you're going to sit on the ropes and you want to sit on the ropes and try to catch them shots? Good luck with that, bro. I don't know what. He said it wasn't part of the game plan, obviously, but remember I said those little lapses in a fight where he not listening to his coach and following the game plan is going to get him in trouble against Tank. Then I said, I know y'all was all here while we was building on this fight all since it got announced, and I kept saying this. He got the ability, he got the tendency to over-rely on his athleticism and not listen to Derrick James. 2 negatives. What did you see him doing? What did you just see him doing on Saturday? What did you just see him doing, y'all, yesterday? What did you see? Man, it got to a point, Tank was in his head mentally from applying pressure that he had him tamed, y'all. He didn't even have to walk him to the corner. He was going by himself. It's like, yo, no much love. Shout out to Frank Martin. Yo, he had him tamed like a kid. Now you sitting, go stand in the corner. Man, it's like he just fighting the corner. Yeah, every time you turn around, Frank Martin was in the corner. I'm like, what the hell is he doing? Why is he in the corner? I'm like, yo, Tank got this man tamed and people don't even see it right in front of you. Usually a very decisive, smart fighter, very intuitive. He uses feet. He moved well, utilized the whole ring. Why did he stop moving? The mental pressure tamed him. And then he was so focused on like, damn, that dude's strong because he got hit with something. And I seen the way it changed. He took one of them clean hooks early in the fight. He got a good poker face, Frank Martin, bro. But, man, he was tamed, yo. He was tamed without even knowing it, yo. And I'm saying this now because y'all know who my guy is, but I love boxing, and I'm all about giving people their credit, as I did Frank Martin even in defeat. Tank Davis is very dangerous. His ability to be able to tame his opponent without landing a shit ton of punches on you, a lot of volume is crazy. You get what I'm saying? He had him tamed with just a few single shot here. Let me pressure him. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to take his shot. I'm going to take this. I'm going to roll with this combination. I'm going to keep the pressure rate on him. I'm in his chest. Like that shit, man, that's a lot, bro. And then when you got the accuracy, the IQ, and the feet, the athleticism to be able to close the gap and get your shot, man, pick your poison with that dude. Everybody is beatable. I'm going to keep saying that because that's a fact. I don't care what nobody. Everybody is beatable. But you're going to have to it's going to take a special fighter and a special performance combined to beat that dude because of what he possessed. So at 135, man, buckle up. Buckle up. That shit real. I get it, man, all the credit, man. I know what I'm saying is what I'm saying. He tamed dudes without even hitting them a whole bunch. He landed a few shots. Next thing you know, it's on your mind. He got Frank Martin really willingly backing himself into a corner. Absolutely one of the worst places for him to be against a power puncher is in the corner and against the ropes. No exit. With no exit. With an accurate fighter that's picking his shots, good luck, man. And again, that's mental, man. You've never seen Frank Martin do that. You've never seen him do that in a fight. I watched several of his fights. You've never seen him willingly just back himself into the corner. It's like at that point, he felt like he was safer. If I could sit in this corner and kind of watch him, I could see where the punch is coming from. Nah, bro. You got a better chance at being in the center of the ring or presenting a moving target for that man. Because once his feet are set and he commenced to swinging or he set up a combination, if you are available for those shots, good luck with still being on your feet. And you've seen it with Frank Martin. When that man's feet is set, planted, and he delivered them shots, you got to find your way up out of there. You can't be there for them. And I'm going to keep saying it. You got a better chance at handling his shots or weathering the storm when he's on the balls of his feet moving around. You got to keep him moving, bro. Feet set, and you going to be out of there. I'm telling you. I've seen it too many times, man. I've seen it too many times, bro. So, again, salute to Frank Martin. He showed a good account of himself all the way up into the 8th round until he got stopped. You know what I'm saying? I would watch him any day of the week. I'll support him any day of the week. You know, wasn't no excuses going into the fight. It ain't no excuses going out. I said I was going to give both guys their credit and that. Just leave it like that. Mom was good with it, fam. Smiled at him after, I'm telling you. Yeah, he almost did a takedown. That's when I knew. I hope so. I hope one of these guys is next Jay Grant because it just moves. It moves boxing forward, man. That's what we need. Like Loma in 2 months, you don't need to train for real. Gertz was good with it, fam. Loma 5. I think he had stopped Loma 2. I ain't gonna lie. He was tired. Yeah, he needed them ropes on his back. I'm telling you, he was a little tired. The muscles started slowing him down, bro. He got tamed. Blunt Sports was good when he stopped moving. Yeah, he stopped moving. And some of them body shots, I think, slowed him down too. Took his legs a little bit. And he was like, man, I'm going to just camp out here against the ropes. And he was feeling like it was safe. And it is, in fact, not safe. That was the worst place for him to be on them ropes. Worst place for him to be on them ropes. I mean, but them body shots, them single shots, I'm telling you, them things was doing. And he ain't even worked the body how he could have. So he kind of got off easy a little bit. Because he could have paid more attention to that body, bro. Man, he would have set that knockout. I mean, either way you put it, look at how he set the knockout up, though. Shit is beautiful, man. Trying to see it. Wasn't in the arena last night. I'm telling you, he was like, yeah, I was just trying to see something, man. He was like, but I wasn't able to find what I was looking for. I was like, man, I gotta rock with Frank Martin. Even in defeat, he's so honest. He's like, man, I was trying to see something. You know what I'm saying? Frank said, man, I was on the road trying to see something, bro. But look, y'all wasn't able to see it. I just wasn't able to see it, bro. Wasn't there. I don't know what it was you was looking for, Frank. But the uppercut is what you found. Stretched out box. He said, Tank, corral Frank into them corners. Hey, bro, hey, stretched out. Did you peep after a while, bro, that he almost started like willingly accepting being in the corner? Let me see if it's in this clip again. Look, almost in the corner. Right back. Right to them corners. Look, you know what I mean? Them corners. He had him. Look, mental pressure. He's applying the pressure. Look, got him in the corner, but he is not good. Why are you there? You're not good. You're not good. You're not good right there. Look, again, another corner, y'all. I think I'm exaggerating. No. He had this man like this in the corner. He wasn't. Look, yeah, I'm good. I'm just yeah, you want to chill here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you can chill for real. Now you can chill for real. Now you can chill for real. Like, nah, bro. Had that man hitting them corners, man. Just a smart fight IQ, man. Really cutting the ring off the right way, applying the right kind of pressure, landing the right shots to keep your man thinking, worried about what was coming back at him. And anytime Tank let his hands go, Frank didn't let his. There weren't really no exchanges, so to speak, in that fight for good reason, because he just wasn't comfortable with any exchanges. Tank ahead by a round. Yacht Martin was winning. Yeah, until he got KO. Well, I think after 7, I think I had it 4-3 after 7 for Tank. GM said play the clip, all that boxing. Okay, what you gonna do when you get hit? I ain't got that one in here, man. I had it in here, but I took it out. I'm gonna get it back in here, man. Salute to my guy GM, but I could find it. Man.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these back, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
God, GM, appreciate you, fam. Yeah, he said I was trying to see something. Stuck in that triangle. I'm telling you, stuck in there, man. Thing had him spooked. He was like, man, shit, am I good here? Yeah. You get what I'm saying, Jay? He was like, I'm going to just chill right here. I think I'm good. I think I'm good right here. Nah, you not good. You not good. And you shouldn't be there. You are not good, and you shouldn't be there, buddy. And the fact that you think you good right there is automatically a no-go. But again, salute to Frank, man. I think he slowed down. Started fast, very reactive. I didn't expect to see him stop moving like that. I didn't expect to see him stop moving like that, but he did, and he paid for it. You want to be a moving target with Tank, and even then you're not safe. That man accurate, and he's dangerous. Very calculated, very patient, and he's efficient, and it's just what it is. Great night, great win for him, man. Good to see him back in the ring. Good to see Frank Martin back. Like I said, he'll bounce back. I think so. I ain't got Derrick James, man. He'll be all right. He'd be okay. Straight Captain saying Tank losing fights. Yeah, he wasn't losing. Just check the scorecard. He wasn't losing before the knockout. He was up. Saw something against Earl. Yeah, he thought he saw something, and all he seen was fisticuffs that night. Official. Boxing Dad, peace, family. Happy Father's Day to you as well, man. Salute to everybody. It was just an overall, man. Yeah, it was a great night of boxing last night. Again, upsets happen. You've seen one, David Benavidez. I see people giving him some flack. First fight at 175. I think he did his thing. He won that fight convincingly. He let his hands go. He fought through injuries. I appreciated his performance. I think he should stick around at 75. Continue to get fights there. I want to see how he looked in his second and third fight at 75. Once he just fully acclimated to the weight class, I want to see how he looked. Man, I think for his first fight there, he did his thing. A lot of people said, where did his punching power go? And he was just a bully. He got exposed. I'm like, boxing is tough. How the hell you pretty much dominate a guy? He was competitive in spots, but dude, David Benavidez pretty much controlled the pace of that fight the entire time, man. I don't see how he got exposed winning a fight comfortably like that. We already know he wasn't the biggest concussive puncher. It was always accumulation, and he got some weight, obviously, behind the shots, but he wasn't some concussive one-punch knockout guy. So now you figure he move up where dudes are bigger. And in my opinion, like I said, Gvozdyk looked bigger than Benavidez. I mean, he only been knocked out by better beef. Like, everybody get knocked out by him. So I don't knock Benavidez because he didn't get a knockout. I think he hurt dude a few times in the fight, but he recovered well. I think Gvozdyk was in the best shape I've ever seen him in his life. He's 37 now. Now he looked like he was in top shape. So, and he didn't have no quit in him. He was coming to win. But Benavidez is too young, too hungry, too much, I believe. And he was able to just control the pace of the fight with activity and pressure. I mean, picking the right shots. He took some shots himself. He was getting jabbed, getting caught with some right hands. He was getting caught. He had some damage on his eye. So it was a good scrap for Benavidez. But I think that it's going to be tougher challenges at 75, obviously. But I think he'd be fine there. You know what I'm saying? When the X is saying that they were going to, I think it went 12 rounds because they're treating on the scorecards. Yeah, they be just tripping. They moved them that goalpost so much. Miss Joette, man. It's sad. And Frank was not getting cheated, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a great fight, but they be tripping. Twitter is just full of trolls. Those dudes don't really like boxing. I noticed it's a lot of fanboyism on Twitter. It's less real diehards, it seemed like. It seemed like it's way more trolls. Because there's no way, like, real boxing fans don't try to argue and interject in every boxing conversation that pertains to the fighter that they like. Like, you don't do shit like that. That's why I say it'd be too many trolls up there. Frank wasn't getting cheated. He wasn't weight drained, and it wasn't Tank's fault. That was 4-3 to Tank, and then he stopped him. So, I don't know. They reaching, man. Classic reach, bro. Young Keith Thurman was Tank before Tank. I feel Keith was that guy, man. Beast. Dudes don't know how to score a fight. Nah, they don't, GM. They don't. New Jack City Pookie. Fate was good, Brody. Haney stopped Tank. Yeah, right. They going crazy over that sparring. Salute to both of them, though. Haney did say he ready to get back in the mix, y'all. Say he ready to get back in that mix and fight again. He say he getting that itch. Haney getting that itch him. But Eddie Hearn wanted him to fight Liam Parrow in Australia, from what I see. A little video somebody just made. So, man, that's a good fight for Haney. Liam Parrow. It's a good fight. 4-3 Frank. I feel you. Haney made things quit begging it to stop. Yeah. Yeah, no, you know the hive gonna sting you up, Fate. You know the hive coming. The hive is coming. But Matias took a loss. The belt changed hands. Gary Antuanne took a loss. Sheesh, man. Boxing, that's boxing for you, man. You gotta wait and see what's next. Right. Yeah, facts, Cash. You know it. But overall, last night was fun, man. I can't say I can't complain about much. You know what I'm saying? Benavidez did his thing. Carlos Adames, that fight kind of underwhelmed to me a little bit. I expected a little more from Carlos Adames, but maybe it was the style matchup with Terrell Garcia, but that fight kind of was missing something for me. I don't know what it was. It's kind of missing something. Fonzarelli said cut Creole. Salute to him, man. Can't mad anybody going crazy about the sparring. Yeah, nah, I ain't mad. You know me, I had fun with it. I just got a little bored watching it right there. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like because I seen the ring and that outfit, they sparring outfits. Like, I've been seeing so much of it. I genuinely got bored with it while I was playing it. Good thing got toward the end. It was a little bit more left, a few more minutes, but I definitely ain't feel like watching no more. But, man, they try to rob Kyrone. Yeah, man. Kyrone was working, man. He was working, bro. That was a good win for him. He put that work in. That's what Buddy get. Elijah Garcia coming in with that goofy ass. He came in 5.2 pounds over at first and then had to cut some weight or something. So I think he kind of shot himself in the foot. But I really would like to know what happened in training camp to the point where he was over 5 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Over 5 pounds is crazy. He had to have some type of injury or something where he couldn't cut weight. He couldn't work out or do something. He had to have that happen. There's no way his team allowed that man to come in that heavy, and then he lost. It's crazy. He said now Tank uses IVs. Yeah, man. Cash, they never gonna stop because you got a lot of emotional men that got like female energy. So they cool with pushing them narratives, man. Tank just gonna keep lining them up. He gonna keep knocking them down. Let's talk fashion. My guy Remo in the building. Was good, bro. How you feeling? He was clearly smaller than he was. 144 versus Ryan. Absolutely. People just be wanting something to complain about, bro. They know that's not a big guy, bro. He's just not a big dude. It's time for people to just accept it. He's just not, yo. He's not a big guy. You know they want him to be King Kong, but he not, bro. You know they want him to be King Kong, but he not. Happy Father's Day to my guy, Remo, man. Appreciate you, famo. He said, Tank use IV. Yeah, there's no telling where it's coming from at this point. Tank will fight Ryan and Pitbull again. Watch, you know, Ryan got in that ring trying to advocate for a fight. We're going to see Tank will be a champion at 47. I think 47 is a lot, but the right opportunity, yeah. But 47 is a lot for that guy. He's small. But right situation, right circumstance, anything is possible, bro. It's definitely possible. Ryan out here getting into it with Caleb Plant. He better chill. Caleb Plant going to break his foot off and up any. Tank can go be a champ. Tank doesn't punch that hard. Yeah, I know, man. Just ask Leo. You know what I'm saying? Ask Leo. I think his emotions targeted social media attacks a number of people with baseless accusations. Absolutely. And it's like some like real, I don't know what that is. That's weird. I could never wake up feeling like that about these fighters, bro. I think that shit is strange, man. Tank don't hit hard. Frank just tripped. Yeah, man. Look, man, he tripped in that corner. Tank didn't even do nothing. He tripped. Yeah, he had them new sneaks on. His sneaks got caught in the mat on the the material on the mat, and his sneakers didn't go together, and he got stuck right there. He couldn't move. That's why Tank hit him. Ryan instead of T.O. Yeah, man. I mean, look, it's a lot of potential more knockout victims at 35 and 40, but it's still some of them that I definitely want to see. I feel like it's a couple of those guys that if he beat, man, it'll make me feel like he's going to beat the rest of them. Suffering from SARM psychosis. Teal up next. Claggett. Never thought I'd see Frank sleep. Shit. So when they signed that contract, I said, yeah. Devontae said he took a squat off the up. Yeah, that up was brutal. And it's the way he set it up, though. He set that joint up crazy. He set that joint up, man. Again, man, happy Father's Day to all the fathers in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel. We're gonna rock out for a little bit more. Message, man, I'll be up here sick right with y'all, bro. I'll be up here sick, like, oh no, got my boy. Got my boy. Got my boy. Not my boy. Not big homie Core. Mike, what's good with it, fam? Happy Father's Day, family. Took a seat on the bottom rope. That's crazy. Yeah, he froze. It's like somebody unplugged his batteries. You ever play Fight Night and in the middle of the fight, your batteries die or the control die because you ain't charged it? And the control die and your man just stopped moving. You just be froze. That's what that was like. Just froze for a second. It's like when your batteries die, your controller on Fight Night, and then you get clipped with that punch. He's cool rubbing his hands like Birdman at the last night. Yeah, they mad at him saying something about shocking the world. We're going to talk about more of that, too, tomorrow because we got to. I see he said something. Yeah, like 4 upsets yesterday. Yeah, they was pouring in, wasn't they? Pouring in, wasn't they, Dom? Upset at the upset, bro. Freight check engine light turned on at the wrong time, too. Frank, Tank a mechanic be tuning shit up, man. Tank last opponent record 71-0. Yeah, man. For the haters out there, not impressed. Tank. He said his transmission slipped. Yeah, and he slipped right into that uppie. Everybody had the cell phone guard. He got off the phone at the wrong time. He did. His alternator went out. Alternator. Alternator. Yeah, nah, Tank got some. I think that was his 8th undefeated guy. I think that was his 8th undefeated guy. So told you Matias wasn't like that. Yeah, I like Matias. I just think he had a risky style. When it's on, when it's working, and it's very hard to deal with it stop. But when you got somebody that's prepared, such as Liam Parra was prepared last night. I give him a lot of credit. He was ready. You know what I'm saying? You dig, Mike? I'm gonna just camp out right here for a minute. It looked comfortable enough. That's what Frank said. It looked comfortable in the corner of these rows. Let me just chill here. I think I'm safe here. Yeah, because if I keep moving, he might just catch me while I'm moving. If I just sit in the corner of the ropes with no exit, you know what I mean? Essentially trapping myself in a corner, I'm probably safer. I could probably see something. Now, you could probably see that uppercut landing and seeing your life flash before your eyes and then getting hit with that left and having that out-of-body experience is crazy. Out-of-body experience in the 8th round is crazy. I'm telling you. Yeah, Parra dangerous. He can fight, bro. He can fight. But look, Matias, look, let's be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Parra fought him when people wasn't chomping at the bit to fight Matias. He was turning into a boogeyman because people was conveniently not wanting to fight his ass. You know what I'm saying? So everybody still won't do to him what Liam Parra did. You know what I'm saying? I've seen better performances from Matias. You know what I'm saying? I've seen better performances. So Liam Parra was just on one. He was in his bag. He had the right game plan and he executed, bro. And he wasn't scared. He got hurt. Ain't like he got up out of there unscathed. Yeah, he lost, but dude's getting his ass touched up too. Yeah, Parra went to the hospital. Yeah, y'all be tripping. Yeah, he won, but he was getting his ass handed to him too. Parra can box, bro. Like the thing is, Matias already had a loss, so it wasn't like he was some unbeatable guy. But he's a guy that's very dangerous. What he brings to the table is very dangerous, and if you can't slow him down, he's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So one-dimensional. I like Matias though. That one dimension is very dangerous, very. You know what I'm saying? But he's limited to me. You know what I'm saying? He's limited, John Wick. He's limited to me. And to the hometown pressure, aka not special. I'm glad 140 open up for everyone to take and get a fight with score if I dispute it. Yeah, that need to happen. 135 is it, man. It need to happen. Yeah, he's still dangerous. People ain't chomping at the bit. Now they're gonna use that as an excuse really not to fight him now. Like, he ain't got no title. He don't bring nothing to the table. Watch. He don't bring nothing to the table. Parra got a little dog in him. Don't he cut? Don't he? Before he bring back old school boxing because anyone fighting, that's what we want to see too. Roger, Chris, I still see. Got to see Matias versus Parra fight. Oh, you ain't see it? Yeah, man. Parra fought a good fight, disciplined fight. Eric Black, what it do, family? It's been a minute. How you been, bro? Happy Father's Day as well, man. Salute to you. So like 5 fights we can handle that hometown pressure. Yeah, now that stuff be real. I don't think Matias folded, but I think Parra was prepared. I kept saying that, man. The right preparation, man. You can beat that guy, but it ain't gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? Liam Parra really can fight. Undefeated, can box. You see how he did Montana Love. He came in there and he was responding to what Matias had going on. He ain't back down. He ain't had no quit in him. He ain't fight timid. He ain't fight scary. He fought confident. He fought like he was sure of himself. Powell did a lot of calculated holding. His fight movement was a problem, but he did fight. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Very calculated. Hitchens is relieved right now. Hitchens and Powell will be a good fight, but you hear Eddie Hearn wants Powell to fight Devin Haney in Australia. That's what Eddie wants. Y'all make sure y'all smashing the like button, subbing to the channel, man. We on the road to 10K. Salute to everybody that's been rocking with your boy. Everybody that pulled up on this good Sunday for this good Sunday build, man. But don't fall asleep on your boy. Make sure y'all smashing the like button, subbing to the channel. Let's keep growing. Let's keep building. Great night of boxing. It was fun, man. It was fun to watch. It was fun to watch. Haney said he ready to get back at it, bro. Gervonta said he ready to get back. They might as well buy a house in Australia. Hey, man, I think that'd be a good opportunity for the young Dev. Paro and Cambosis ain't going to Australia for that. Rose just said, hell no way, Jose. He ain't going. It'll be a good fight. Be a good fight. Yeah, salute to Chris, man. Again, happy Father's Day to the fathers, man. Get the best advice in between fights. Yeah, I like Brad Man Edwards, man. I like him. Smart dude. Definitely a smart coach. Definitely. And he a realist. He a realist, too. I like hearing him break down fights and stuff like that. Dude is smart, man. He ain't just a coach. He's smart. Matias versus Russell. Get what I'm saying, John Wick? Ain't no reason not to see it. They both lost, too. Let's see it. Let's see it, bro. Because that's Rock'em Sock'em. Sparring at the same, y'all. With them eights, they different, Cash. They don't get it. Them eights is different. Them eights hit different, literally. You know what I'm saying, Cash? Them eights hit different. Power with Smoke Dev. That's what Eddie Hearn want right now. My bad, y'all. Thrill Hill, what it do, family? Ron Stats, how you been vindicated? The last thing I had heard is he could possibly be facing like 60 to 120 days or something to that effect. So I ain't heard nothing since then. Is Tio the best at 140? He the most proven out of the champions, so possibly Don. He the most proven out of the champions. For sure, Paro versus Sandor. They're gonna get Sandor out the way, then Paro. Save 10, 15 pounds within fight and weight. Yeah, I think that blowing up will start to hurt him, Dank. After a while, bro, I think that blowing up in between rounds will start to hurt him. I don't think that's something that he want to continue doing. Like, moving forward, I think it's going to get tougher. I mean, you young and you've been able to get away with it, but I think it'll come a point where it's going to get significantly more difficult to do. Hitchens versus Catterall. Yeah, good fight. Another good fight, all things. Make a trip back to all CJ Grant with it, man. Let your boy go get that scrap, man. Unification, too. And it's a unification, too, y'all. Dad would be right back in the game, coach. Salute to my guy, Emma McQueen. Send me something on Twitter. Bet. Got you.
Can get comfortable, all right? Can get comfortable, all right? And stay off the rope. Keep your hand up, though, friend. Can get comfortable, all right? And stay off the rope, all right? Use your jab to back him up a little bit, but on the angle. Stay off the rope. listen. You're not hitting with any of them shots, are you? No. You're not hitting with any of them shots. Listen, stay composed. Keep your hand up, though. Frank. Don't get comfortable.
That's why you gotta love Derek James, man. Frank, keep your hand up, man. Can't get comfortable. Stay off them ropes. Stay off them ropes. Salute to my brother Ricky Williams. What's good, family? How you feeling, man? Always good to see you in the building. Called it to the round. Tank Diffie. I need to just give him his flowers. He be every style. Yeah, man. He one of them, bro. They ain't gonna get it because they don't like him. They still talking about how he dress and weird shit like that. Not how he fight. They worried about how he dress and all this other weird stuff. Rick. So they ain't gonna give it to him. I kept saying 8 to 10 for what it's worth. Y'all was here. That was my prediction the whole way. 8 to 10, and I ain't budge off it. 8 being the earliest, 10 being the latest. He went with the earliest. Tank said, I don't get paid for overtime, and I don't need 10 rounds. Power will be tougher than Claggett. I think so too, Thrill. I think so too. Younger, fresher, building, riding some momentum. I think so too, Thrill. I think so. What will Novo do? Juice, what it do, fam? Hitchens is the IBA mandatory to Power. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight. Tia versus Tank will be fire for sure. Once that water started flooding the basement, that was beginning of the end right there, wasn't it? Beginning of the end, man. Beginning of the end. Tank Davis started flooding that basement. That's why I say you can't forget to put them early deposits, man. You got to put them early deposits in, bro. I'm telling you. Put them deposits in earlier. I feel you, man. The thing is, man, shit, for who? Parrow? I think Hitchens and Parrow will be a good fight. I think you ready for that kind of challenge, for sure. Matter of fact, that's a fight where he actually could look good in his style a little bit. I'm telling you. I hit Frank with the same combo him and Coach Kyle was working on. And still got to get those shoes and that slapback. He said, Gert said, check on your boricuas. Check on them. Damn, them joints was flush, bro. Them joints was flush, man. Tank said, man, finish him. Your soul is mine. Finish him. I'm like, damn. And then he out doing the backflips. I'm like, jeez. Disrespectful, ain't he? That boy disrespectful, ain't he? That boy is disrespectful. Hell no, he ain't see that upcoming. Scoring fault just about as long as Tank haven't. Been doing a lot of interviews though. I mean, he ain't fight since, what was that? November. I think it was November 16th, was it? I think didn't even hit him that hard. Looked more like fatigue. Shit, mental fatigue. Hey, it was a little bit of everything. The right punch, the right time. He cleaned his ass up, man. That's what you call cleaning somebody up. That's what you call cleaning somebody up. I don't know what it is about boxing, bro, that make people so emotional. Nobody's acting like Frank is pound for pound. We ain't acting like shit. What we are is we discussing seeing a good fight. We said all along Frank was unproven. I don't understand like what we got to keep saying that every time we say what happened in the fight. Everybody's unproven at a point. Everybody's in the same shoes Frank Martin was in Saturday. Where you got to prove it, bro. Everybody. It wasn't his time. It wasn't his night last night. You know what I'm saying? That's all. We not acting like, pound for pound anything. And pound for pound is subjective. So who gives a damn about pound for pound anyway? For real, for real. I don't. You know what I mean? Frank Martin is a good fighter. Yeah, he's unproven, but he's talented. He could do a lot of things well in there, but he was in there with a better guy in Tank Davis, man. That's all. This is why I picked 8 to 10 the whole time. I mean, we're not acting like anything. The problem is we got to stop being sensitive. Like, we should be able to give a guy his flowers without having to keep finding a way to dim the win. It's a win. You can give a damn. He was unproven when he went there against Michelle Rivera, too, and he whooped his ass. So, no, and I ain't saying Rivera's tank, but everybody is unproven. You know what I'm saying? At a point in their career. So, how do you get out of that? You're gonna have to take a fight where you have an opportunity to prove it. Now, maybe he wasn't able to prove that he's better than Tank Davis, but it was some things that he was able to prove. Like, do he belong fighting on the level? Yeah, he's not quite at that level, but he performed well. The moment didn't get away from him. It wasn't too big for him. He just was in there with a better guy. You know what I'm saying? So, and got hit with some crazy clean shots. So, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's not a negative. That's not a knock because you're unproven, right? That's something to look at when you're saying in terms of if you feel like he's going to beat the next guy up, right? But being unproven is not some type of death sentence. Everybody has to be unproven at some point. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Saturday wasn't his, last night wasn't his night, but he did prove that, he can compete amongst that stage. You get what I'm saying? So, and everybody's not a Tank Davis. So everybody wouldn't have been able to do to him what Tank Davis was able to do. That's something else that I understand clearly. So, I mean, he's not no, pound for pound guy, but he don't got to be a pound for pound guy for it to be a good fight. He don't got to be a pound for pound guy for him to be a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? He don't got to be pound for pound for him to be worthy of the fight. He's ranked pretty high in the sanctioning body. So, you know what I mean? By that alone, he deserved it, right? So, and he didn't pay his way there. He fought his way there. So, get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's levels in boxing, and that's what Tank was able to show us. Trying to look over at Tank fight. Fight was on the ropes. I'm telling you, matter of time, you can't just be languishing on the ropes. That's why I played that clip that Ant sent me when he was saying, you can't be sitting on the ropes. Can't be sitting on the ropes. I gotta be boosted, get credit from the haters. I'm telling you, at this point, Cash, it's like, yo, and it's like, that's why I fight the good fight. That's why I really I support the young man the way I do, because he get a lot of unnecessary hate. How does it make you mad that people give him his just due? I don't understand it. It ain't like he ain't winning every single time you get in there. It ain't like he ain't giving your money's worth every single time you get in there. I just don't understand the issue. I don't get it. I just don't get it. That's why I say I fight the good fight, man. He's one of the rare guys that no matter who he's fought, y'all, no matter who Tank has gotten in the ring with, I've heard somebody take credit from the win. No BS. No matter who it is, all the way from Pedraza all the way up into now. Like, I've never seen anything like that. Like, that's why I say people are not boxing fans at that point. You're a fan of a fighter. I don't see it where people get all this disdain from a guy that's fighting on pay-per-view, selling out arenas, bringing in crazy numbers, and actually giving you your money's worth every single time out. How could you be mad at that? So I just don't get it. Frank was fatigued. Tank said in the corner of Calvin, yeah, he slowed down. He told him after like 3, John Wick, that he ain't had nothing left. He ain't had nothing on that left hand no more. You know what I'm saying? So. Look, Yoda, you can have at it, bro. You don't have to give Tank his credit. That's why they got to just do, because he gonna get his just due, man, from me. So, and I'm from Jersey, and Shakur's my guy, but he ain't never ducked Shakur. That's the thing. That fight has never even been. Nothing has been offered for him to duck on either side. It just ain't got to that point yet. So, respectfully, he's never ducked Shakur. Shakur's never ducked him. You heard him say Shakur is in that 6-7 fight deal, so we'll just see. We'll see. You know what I mean? I don't look at him as a duck. I rock with my, Core's my guy. That's my, that's my number one fighter. But I'm always gonna be realistic. I ain't gonna just be no fan, no blind fan. That fight gonna happen when it's ready. Trust me. And I think both guys gonna want it. So however it play out is however it play out. I'm past that. I just want to see the fight, so all of us can get the fights we say we want to see. And move on Tank pound number 3. He's a dangerous guy, bro. No denying it. No denying it. He just must see TV. No denying it. So salute to him. But yeah, man, the thing is, yo, that these dudes don't be ducking. Fighters be having plans, man, and sometimes the fights that we be wanting to see don't be in the immediate plans, bro. That's the conversation people don't be wanting to have. It's not as simple as somebody, oh, they're ducking, right? Because if you know, if you had to ask either guy, like aside from all shit talking aside, neither guy could say like, yeah, it was a contract here sent here or an offer made and they turned it down. So without those things being present, it's impossible for either guy to duck the other, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta wait and see when they work it out. Said not picking a winner. Now I think I will once that actually get on the way, Jay. I'll try to break that fight down like I've never done any fight. You know what I'm saying? I definitely pick a winner, but it ain't gonna just be, oh yeah, well I got Shakur easy. Like, you're not gonna hear me say that. You know what I'm saying? When I do make a pick, it's gonna be realistic. It's gonna be based off, you know, real studying, watching film. This is not gonna be no fan pick. I know the easy answer for me, with me being from Jersey and Shakur being my guy, is just to say, you know what? He just gonna win easy. Like, nah, I ain't gonna say that, but I'm gonna make a pick, and I ain't gonna straddle no fence, man. I make my pick. I don't mind being wrong about no fight. That shit don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Shit don't mean nothing. It's just boxing, man. I just want to see them two dudes fight. I'm gonna support them, winner and the loser. It don't even matter. But seeing the fight matters more than who I want to win, if that makes sense to y'all, or who I would be rooting for. Like, make no mistake, I'm really a true supporter of this shit, so I wouldn't be watching that fight rooting against either guy right off the rip, if that makes sense. Even if I'm picking a guy to win or rooting in favor of somebody, trust me, I ain't rooting against the other guy. You know what I'm saying? Tank is a dude that is easy to kind of, you know, resonate with and understand the upbringing and shit like that. We all have our own story. So is he easy to root for in terms of that? You know what I mean? Seeing how he doing it, beating the odds in his own right. Shakur come from North. He got his own story, his own upbringing. You get what I'm saying? He's got reasons to support these dudes. When you really like the sport, you can like both of them, man. Like, I think they'll be each other's toughest fight. I said this all along. I ain't switching that until I see otherwise. If they get in the ring and fight and it's just a blowout for Tank or it's just a walk in the park, then by all means, I'll just have to be wrong. But until then, I think they're each other's toughest fight. I think they both got the best chance at beating the other one. And I ain't never switching up on that. But once they tell me that fight is on its way and this contract been signed, then we're going to deep dive. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to watch film, plenty of it. I'm telling you, because when I do make a pick, it ain't going to just be because I'm a fan of somebody. I ain't doing that. And I ain't picking with my heart either, so I ain't doing that. The T is good rematch with Parra. I wouldn't mind it because it wasn't the type of fight where either guy could say they don't deserve a rematch. A rematch should be justified if they did it. I think, but you know what? Bias is, sometimes people misuse the word, you know what I mean? Bias is not rooting for the guy that you know, think is gonna win. I think bias is not when you're not keeping it real. The hell with the actual definition. I'm talking about bias, like I get called biased for thinking one fighter could beat the next one. So I think people misuse it. Like I challenge people to show me when I'm being biased. You get what I'm saying? I think biased, people think if you rocking with somebody and you think a fighter can beat the next one, you know what I mean, then you being biased. Josh, what's good with it? But for me, I challenge people to show me that. You know what I'm saying? Show me. I mean, I had no problem. Show me when I'm being biased. Like, I just think they kind of try to teach you can't rock with your favorite fighter. You rock with who you rock with. But most importantly, you rock with boxing, and you can never go wrong. What's good with it, Josh? What this show is that it don't matter whatever you bring to the table, ready to come at you. This game plan will be A1. Him and Calvin look worried not once. Yeah, nah, they got something special going on right there. If I'm in my city, I'm picking them. Yeah, but that don't make you biased though, Jay Grant. See what I'm saying? That there ain't nothing wrong with that because that don't make you biased. That's definitely 1,000,000%, bro. And if anybody tell you that just because you rocking with somebody from your city, but again, you ain't doing it if that person's some shit. You know, you got a talent. Say if you really from Jersey and you know you got a talent like Shakur coming out of Jersey, you'll be a fool not to rock with him, right? That don't make you biased. That just make you mean you rock with your home team. But I'm real enough to know who I feel like is his most dangerous fight or who I feel like got a real good chance at upsetting them, beating them. Like, hell no, that don't make you biased, bro. Hell no. That's why I say I challenge people to tell me when I'm biased because I'll show you how often people misuse that word. That's not biased when you, like, the people misuse it. Man, you being biased, yo. If I tell you, if I make a case based on 21 fights from Shakur that he's not a runner, somebody is saying I'm being biased. You just saying that because you're from Jersey. But then I'll ask them to go show me the fights that you can prove to me where he ran, where you can comfortably say, yeah, this dude is a runner. They won't be able to do it. So what I'm saying is when people say bias, they just be throwing that shit around. They don't really even – they misuse the word on a regular basis. I ain't trying to get no English lesson, but people misuse that word regularly, bro. And over here, rock with your guy, man. Rock with your guy. But again, you know what I mean? When you really rock with the sport, you just keep it, just like Cash said, you just keep it a buck, man. You just be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You just be honest with yourself. So, rocking with your hometown guy don't make you biased. Hell nah. I mean, you rocking with your guy. I mean, I remember when I said I rock with Bud and EJ and people thought I couldn't pick a side and I had Bud beating them. Yeah, that's the thing. You ain't really got to pick no side. I've been watching Terrence Crawford longer than I was watching Errol Spence. Terrence Crawford turned pro in 2008. Errol Spence turned pro in 2012. Count the years. So I was watching Bud for a little minute before I seen who EJ even was. And I still had picked EJ to win that fight. And that's the only time I picked wrong with Bud. That's the only time I picked against him. Wasn't rooting against him, but I thought EJ would possibly be able to pull it off. And I think I was kind of picking with my heart because I rock with EJ because obviously the setbacks and different things. But, hey, man, now, you don't got to pick no side in boxing, man. That shit is fake. You know, you really like it. Like, it's weird. Like, how could you like any? You could have Errol Spence be your favorite fighter. You'll be weird not to like what Terrence Crawford do and say you really like boxing. That dude just one of the best. Nobody sends it to Shakur because I don't like the way Tank down play Shakur skills. He can't say Shakur just be stepping back. He does that a lot too. Yeah, he do it and he do more than that. That's the thing. So you kind of listen to it the way I do, official. I feel like when you give a fighter their just due, their proper credit, and you acknowledge them as the risk that they really are, the threat that they really are, I feel like you would go in the gym and prepare for that threat. I feel like when you spend your time downplaying everybody you fight, saying nobody is good, this one is trash, that one is trash, I feel like subconsciously you'll put that in your head. And, you might not run that extra mile. You might not go that extra round or two in the bag. You might not do them extra few rounds of sparring. You get what I'm saying? All because you think you in there with a guy that, you can just run through. But I think the difference is with Tank, even though he says whatever he says, how you feel about what your talent is, he's still gonna prepare the same way. So even if he say you trash, he's still gonna prepare like you not. So I think that's something that's different with him. A lot of guys, where they talk that you trash stuff, they'll overlook and underestimate a guy. He'll talk his shit, but he's still going to prepare the same way. You get what I'm saying? As if he was fighting Godzilla. I think that's what makes him unique in that regard. And he got 2 teacher trainers and mad scientists and Coach Kenny and Calvin that ain't going to let him take shit lightly. And he ain't going to do it because he understands that he ain't even just doing it for himself. He doing it for other people outside of him. So he know what his why is, and I feel like that's going to be the reason he continue to thrive, as well as his God-given power and his boxing ability and IQ and all that stuff. 11-7 said no Bud would destroy Spence. That was easy to pick. Anybody could say that. I mean, you can't say you knew it was going to go that way. You could say you knew Bud was going to win, but you can't say you knew it was going to be that easy. And again, it is what it is, man. Lying on a guy, perpetuate false narratives, a boost your guy. Yeah, no bueno. Yeah, that's weak. It's weak. It's like you can't do that. Can't be no prisoner or no fighter in that way either, Cal, where you would just be willing to lie for him. You would never see me do that. You're going to hear me what my favorite is. You're going to hear me rock with my guy on some hometown shit, and because I truly believe in his talent, but you'll never hear me come up here and lie for him. I don't give a damn. Or be on nobody's payroll. You know what I'm saying? James, he said he's just at the current time. What do you really see being able to neutralize Tank? That's tough, bro. That's why I say, James, the who got the best chance, in my opinion, and it's still a very difficult fight, is Shakur, because of the IQ, the intuitiveness, the understanding for other game, the pedigree. I mean, he got experience as well in the ring, being a champion in multiple divisions. So he won't be a guy that, like that, to me, like it's kind of safe to say that despite the many different styles that Tank faced and the different styles Shakur faced, you can't really say honestly that, you know, Tank is just different, right? He's a complete fighter by any stretch, but I think out of anybody that he would have fought, Shakur, the difference with Shakur is, again, he got that Olympic pedigree where you've seen a multitude of different styles. Like everybody knew that, where you can't pick who you fighting. You don't know who you fighting. Whoever it is, when you got to fight, that's who you got to fight type deal. So I think that'll be the first time that both of those dudes, you know, you'll have two fighters. It won't be like, how could I put this, man? It won't be like that's the first time they've ever seen that, if that makes sense, on both sides for different reasons, right? I think they both got a different pedigree. Tank just got a lot of different experiences in the pro ranks and fighting bigger guys, different styles of guys. Now you fighting the athletic, you know what I mean, guy that can move and supposed to be able to box with him. So I think what I'm saying is they both seen a number of different styles, both of them guys. They've seen their fair share of different style of fighters, and I think that raises the overall fight. The pedigree in the fight will be different. It'll be thinking on another level, man. People will just have to appreciate what they see, because I don't see Shakur trying to make that fight easy at all for him. I think he'll try to make that as hard as possible for Tank. And how do you do that? I mean, there's no blueprint out there. Obviously, yet he undefeated, but you damn sure not by standing in front of him. You know what I mean? You got to make him work. You get what I'm saying? Keep him all balanced or something. You know what I mean? All that trying to be tough and be right there to get smoked, sitting on the rope, shit like that. I just couldn't picture Shakur doing that. IB was good with it, fam. But yeah, he know how to cut the ring off. It's not much Tank can do in the ring, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? But he's just a very difficult guy to beat, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a complete fighter. But, I mean, we feel like that about everybody until you see him get beat. That's just what it is right now. And I don't knock nobody, you know what I mean? Some people feel like, yo, you're going to have to show me you could beat Tank. I'm not picking against him. And I get it. That's why I don't argue it. But I always just keep it consistent and try to give a balanced assessment. I understand why people don't pick against him, but shit, it's hard. He's 30-0, 28 knockouts, man. How do you bet against that? But I always say this: some people ain't coming to get knocked out. You don't knock everybody out, and sometimes you meet your match. And you know, a lot of fighters we feel like is unbeatable until we see him get beat, right? You just don't be seeing nobody beating them until you see it. And I understand that when people say that with Tank. So when they say I ain't betting against him, you don't. It's always going to be a discussion with me, never an argument, because I'm going to assume that you're going off the body of work. And if you are, like I think you are, then it's just simply hard to go against him. Anybody can lose on any given night. You can have an off night and lose. You get what I'm saying? So, but if you just everything on the up and up, and you assume you don't have the good training camp and everything is good, he healthy. It's just hard to bet against that kid, man. It is. But for me, for my liking, I mean, I'm very consistent. I also look at Shakur on the other side too. And he got a body of work that you can't sneeze at as well. He just go about doing his thing a little differently. I guess when you see a guy that's able to get the knockouts, it's easier to see that. It sells. It's entertaining. It is. It give you your money's worth. But I think you just got to have a different appreciation for the styles when you see Shakur, pure technician, pure boxer, defense first. You know what I mean? Very smart. You know what I mean? It's not going to make it easy for you at all. But people have a less appreciation for that style, and they rather see, knockouts. And I don't blame you, but for me, being a student of the game, I could appreciate what both of those dudes bring to the table because it's not going to, I don't expect one to look like the other. You know what I'm saying? Two totally different guys, temperaments. They go about getting their business done differently. Tank, I don't think he necessarily fight to win rounds. I think he fight to punish you, hurt you, and get you out of there. I don't think he relying on the knockout, but I think that's just his approach. His approach is to inflict damage and pain. And whenever I start doing that is when I start doing that, right? Like, he ain't trying to lose rounds, but he know he gonna hurt you. Shakur is a round-by-round fighter. He's trying to win round by round by round. Obviously, his skill set, his talent, discipline, him not being the biggest puncher, his approach has to be different. But when you talk about pure boxers and pure technicians and the best at it, his name is right in there with any of the best technicians, pure boxers. You get what I'm saying? Thinking fighters, defensive fighters. So he has a skill set of his own. He has a style in his own right? And he's very good at it. He's very good at beating you from 3 minutes to 3 minutes. Each round is 3 minutes. I can outthink you from each 3 minute period to 3 minute period. Tank, I can figure you out within this 30. You get what I'm saying? I got 36 minutes. Within that amount of time, I know I can figure you out and put enough hurting on you to get you either out of there or win the fight if I need to. Win it on points. Just more times than not, you're not making it out the fight with Tank. So it's just a different approach because it's different skill set, different fighters, different styles. Like, I just appreciate them both differently. Shakur is a thinking man's fighter, man. He's gonna make you earn it in there. He's not gonna make it easy. He understands that to fight his fight. I think he would know how to approach that fight better than a lot of these other guys. I would say that. King L, what it do, fam? How you feeling? So basically, see Shakur running. You would never hear me say he run. You'll never hear me say that because I don't say it because I think that's just a bad narrative that people put on him. Like I said, if you say Shakur is a runner, I have to say you got to tell me the fights where he running from people. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about running. I just think people kind of tell on themselves. Like, I'm trying to understand, how do they expect them to fight him? Do they expect him to stand right in front of him like Frank was doing? Do they expect him to sit and languish on the ropes so he can be caught with big shots? It's all about being smart, not stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So you would never hear me say Shakur run because I ain't never gonna push that bullshit narrative. But he gonna approach the fight in an intelligent manner. He gonna be smart. So what people call running, I mean, I can't level with that. I just think that's a poor excuse. And it's almost like they want him to not do what he's best at so he can give the opponent his best opportunity to win. And that's not what he's going to do. So if they want to call it running, they could. I'm just not with that. I watch too much boxing, because of my guy, Ant McQueen, got me watching more film. When you truly understand what's going on in there, no disrespect to nobody, you really have less tendency to call something running. You really just don't say that. You get what I'm saying? When people be like, yeah, he didn't engage this fight, I can hear that. That makes sense. You can say, yeah, he didn't engage a lot, he didn't engage, cool, but all that running shit, like, I just think that's like lazy, and that's a bad narrative that they stuck on him over one fight. And I just think people got to do better because the same movement that I seen them doing in that fight, I've seen people's favorite fighter do in several fights. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like I can't push that narrative. Running, I only mentioned it, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Official everything, that's not enough. You get what I'm saying? If you're gonna say a guy's a runner based on one fight, then you just looking to push a narrative and you're not going off the body of work. You get what I'm saying? The first time that, Tank went the distance with a fighter, right? Do you now say he's not a knockout artist because he didn't knock one guy out? When he goes the distance with Pitbull, do you now say, oh, well, there's two guys. He ain't no knockout artist. He ain't legit. You get what I'm saying? The logic is the same. Do you now start looking at Tank like, yeah, he ain't who he say he is. He ain't no knockout artist because he ain't knockout Pitbull. Get what I'm trying to say? It just don't make a whole lot of sense. Because no, you're going to look at the full body of work and you're going to say more times than not, what does he do? He delivers a knockout. And he be beating you up before he get there. So he be winning on the cards, then he'll stop you. We just seen it with Frank. You get what I'm saying? But the first time he don't knock somebody out, do you now question if he's a knockout artist? Hell no, because it don't make sense. So the first time you see a guy not engaged, and it's like you disregard what his health was going into the fight, you be like, oh, nah, he's a runner. He's a runner. He's going to – it's just like, I'm not into that. That shit is weak and it's weird. So call it running, but I'm going to call it boxing. It's called the sweet science. It's hit and not get hit. It's hit and not get hit. And for what it's worth, I always say this. They said Mayweather ran too. Get what I'm saying? No, I ain't saying none of these dudes is Mayweather, but they said it. That's TBE is what I am saying. And they still said it about him when all of us in this chat know that man used to fight you in the pocket. He moved when he's supposed to, but he'd beat you up right in the pocket. And early in his career, before all the hand injuries, he's getting more knockouts. Like, this is shit you know, but when you're willing to push a narrative, you'll find one example and you'll hang your hat there. So it's like I can't rock with that running shit. People gotta do better than that. Exactly, Miss Joette. They don't know what the sweet science is. So look, man, you don't gotta run from Tank, but everybody, if he is as good as what people say he is, then you can't run from him anyway. That shit ain't gonna work. Really think you just gonna run from him for 12 rounds? That man gonna catch you sooner or later. So you telling me you think you're gonna get in the ring with Tank, and for 36 minutes you not gonna try to engage at all and fight him? How you gonna win? Get what I'm saying? How the hell are you gonna win doing that? You can't beat him like that. Not him. Try that shit with somebody else. He gonna catch up to you. And I don't care who you is. So with him, it ain't no one way to go at him. But you damn sure one way I do know that's not gonna work is a bunch of running. Like this running that people are, I'll just say it, moving around the ring the whole entire time without throwing no punches. Hell no. Dude gonna hurt you. Don't care who you is. You gotta fight him, man. You gotta fight that man. You know what I'm saying? With a reservation, that's something they have with recorded. The matchup is how he will acquit himself in an event. He feels the sting. Yeah, I ain't mad at that. But my thing is, right, you get hit with a shot, right, and you know that's not a shot that you need to get hit with. Don't you make the necessary adjustment to make sure that shot doesn't hit you again? It's almost like people want them to just be able to try to walk through. Like, that's not happening, dude. That's how the rest of these dudes get knocked out. That shit is not working, bro. Try to walk them down, be tough. Like, all right, if you got the firepower to match them, then go for it. But if not, like, that's the whole point. If you hit me with a shot and I feel like that's a good shot, or you stung me, and it's my job to make sure you don't hit me again. That's what the sweet science is. Mayweather got hit with a good shot against Mosley, got clipped the second time. He said, you know what? I bet you won't hit me with that again. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Great ones can do that. Like, if I can take your best shot away after you land it one time and you can't get it again, you know how hard that is? I don't think people get it. It's like they want everybody to look like the same kind of fighter. That's why I say this all the time. It's only one Tank. Everybody not going to fight the same way he do. It's just, that's what it is. I mean, but you got to fight your fight. Facts. Got to do what works for you, IB. That's why I say, man, that's the difference between him and the rest of these dudes. I'm going to tell you that. I can say that with confidence. No, he going to fight his fight. Whatever that is, people could complain. They could boo. They could be mad. He going to fight his fight. My job is to make sure that I take your offense away from you. And if you can't stop my lateral movement, this quote-unquote jump back that I do, if you can't stop it, then that's your own fault. That's your own. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm not about to limit myself to give you more chances to knock me out. Got to be stupid. People at home really be saying some bull. My job is to make it as hard as possible for you to land a shot on me. If I got to jump back, if I got to use lateral movement, if I got to slip a punch, prairie, block, roll with one, then that's what I'm going to do. But ain't nobody at home going to tell me I got to fight him a a specific way, and they not in there taking no punches. Ain't none of y'all gonna tell me how I'm supposed to fight a guy that you're not taking punches from. I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get the win because I know how to win. That's the difference. That's where my confidence in core come from. All that shit that people be talking is background noise to him. I know it is because I hear how he talk. Yeah, he respond to shit, but I'm talking about when it comes to that ring, you will never hear him, his grandfather, or one of his coaches say ever, and I mean ever. Yeah, a lot of what you seen Core doing in there was based on what the fans said they wanted to see. You will never see that foolishness ever coming out of that camp. That is the difference. I am very confident that whatever it is, whether it's a win, lose, or draw, inside of that action, when that fight takes place, coming from his side, the shit that he can control, he gonna do exactly what he need to do to win. And that's block out the background noise and go get that W. All of them ain't gonna be the most exciting shit you ever seen in your life. It's just not gonna be that. But when you hear a person keep it real with you, people can't accept that. But that's true. Hey man, if I gotta make this fight boring to beat you, then that is what I'm gonna do. That's the difference between a winner and somebody that's trying to prove something to the wrong people. It's mentality, man. I always say that. It is X's and O's. This shit he do in the ring that I got a ton of confidence in him is why he'll be able to beat these guys. But again, it's before you even step in the ring for me when it comes to Core. I done heard a shit ton of interviews. I done heard him speak so many different times. It's a lot of different takeaways I get from where he be coming from. Mentally, he gets it. I'm supposed to win. I don't care what you say. If you don't like what I'm doing, then stop it. But I'm not about to limit what I'm doing great or what I do well so you can have a better chance at beating me. So people at home can say, yeah, well, he stood in the pocket and fought. If it don't suit me best to stand in that pocket and fight you, then that's not what I'm going to do. My job is to get the win by any means necessary, within the rules, of course, but by any means necessary. And sometimes people going to be pissed off, but why I'm cool with that? Because I know every fight is not going to look like that. But some fights, you got to get it's about the win. Yeah, you got to entertain, but it's about the win first. And that's what I feel like he understands that. Win first, entertain second. Who the hell want to be entertaining on their way to getting knocked out? Salute to Frank Martin, but who want to be entertaining and get knocked out? If I got to make this shit a little boring to make sure you're not landing your home run shots, then so be it. Find a way to stop it because, again, I'm not slowing down. I'm not going to limit myself. I'm not going to stop doing what I do well so you can catch me with what you do well. That's the difference between a winner and somebody else that's going to let the outside noise interfere and dictate how they get in the ring and fight. That's the difference. He ain't letting no fans dictate how he fight. And people don't like it for better or for worse, but that's just why he a winner. You go in there to get the job done, man. Go in there to get the job done, not prove something. You already proved something by taking up a profession like boxing for a living. You already proved something. Every time you climb that square circle, you prove something. Now you got to prove that you can win. Because ain't nobody trying to hear, yeah, he was exciting, but he got knocked out. Nobody trying to hear that shit. You got to boo me a little bit while I beat this man and take his play away from him, then that's what I'm going to do. And y'all going to have to respect it. It's just what it is, man. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Don't make it a habit. Nobody wants to make it a habit of being boring or giving less than stellar performances. But again, it's all depending on who eyes you're looking through. You know what I'm saying? His goal is going to be hard to reach. Knight Rider was good with it. I mean, I don't know. It all depends. Because, look, he fighting for titles is his goal, right? I don't think he want to be the cash cow. Right? I don't think he unrealistic in that regard. He know the cash cow is who he is. He just want to prove that he's great by getting the fights, right? And that's all. That's the only way he can prove it. So I don't really. For me, I feel like he get paid. He'll be all right. He gonna get his money. He got a good team behind him. Only thing I worry is if you're gonna get the fights that he needs to allow him to showcase his talent on the level that he want to keep showcasing it on. That's all. I mean, the style is to win. And when the last time y'all seen a winner in boxing not get an opportunity? Like a guy that's really winning. You get what I'm trying to say? So, Legacy Define was good with it, fam. Ultimate goal is to keep winning. I'm telling you, IB, that's quiet up all the noise. All the noise. Just keep winning, bro. And I don't hear people say that enough. When I hear people get their assessment, it's too much based on how they feel and what they think it should look like. Nah, bro, I'm going to win however I see fit on the night, bro. And that's what a winner is. You got to be able to respect that. Knowing what my limitations are, but not limiting myself at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Knowing what doing too much is. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about knowing yourself, man. Knowing yourself just to be able to push yourself the way you did in that last fight. And the only thing people said is you ran. That's exactly why fighters are selfish. Think about it. You get in there less than 100% against probably your most dangerous guy that you fought to date. Hand injury, shoulder injury, sick. And you go out there and get a win for your people. Of course, you get paid, but you do it for your people, for the fans. You do your best. The only thing they say is you ran. In your mind, you like, damn, I went out here when I could have called out. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I could have called this off. I could have pulled out. You get what I'm saying? But nah, I said, let me push through it. And you would think people would be like, damn, nah, it take a lot to be able to do that. But don't make a habit out of them type of performances, champ. Like shit like that. No, it was all slander. So it's like, damn. And you wonder why fighters talk from a selfish place sometimes. Like, man, I'm doing it for me and my people. Because at the end of the day, them the ones that really rock with you. You can't even have an off night, be injured, still win, and people respect you. All they do is talk about how bad you look and how you can't do that with Tank. Oh, you can't do this. You can't. It's like, damn. So I see it. I see it on both sides of the spectrum, man. You just got to understand the sacrifice that the dudes put in to even be in a fight of that magnitude. Your favorite fighter would have pulled out the fight. If we been all the way above, favorite fighter wouldn't even been there that night. He wouldn't even made it to the arena. Sick, injuries too, MRIs, knowing you shouldn't be there, wouldn't even made it to the ring, bro. Seen unseen boxing was good with it. And I know this. Dudes didn't make it to fights with less. So it's like, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm here to big up these dudes, man. I understand the chances that they take. I understand how difficult this shit is. We don't wake up in life and have the best day we ever had every single day in life. We don't go to work, to the jobs that we work, right, and have our best night or our best day at work every single day. Now, just imagine being an athlete. You get what I'm saying? You're not going to have your best night every single night. It's just not realistic. It's not going to happen. But on my worst day, if I can still find a way to win, I got to be bad. Some about me got to be. You get what I'm saying? You know how hard that is? Some about me got to be decent. And that's how I look at it. So my assessment of him, my interpretation is just far different. Some people like, nah, this performance was bad. He wasn't hurt. I don't even get into all that. I know how hard that shit is to do. You know what I mean? Nah, I won't nobody gonna look. Why would somebody look dumb if Tank beat Core? Why would anybody in here look dumb? Why would we look dumb? Because you got a pick wrong? You never got a boxing pick wrong, Devontae? You never got a boxing pick wrong? Was you dumb when you got a boxing pick wrong? Because I'm sure if you've been watching boxing like me, you don't get every pick right. And if you bet, I'm pretty sure you picked wrong before. So why would anybody be dumb for picking Core to beat Tank? If Tank beat him, why would we look dumb for that? I don't understand. Ain't Tank one of the best fighters in the world? So why would somebody picking a guy to beat one of the best fighters in the world look dumb if the guy they pick lose? I don't get it. Shakur was hurt and still fought again. Yeah, you don't want to make a habit out of it, but again, man, fight fans unrealistic. A lot of people ain't never even been punched in their face. That's why they say some of the stuff they say. They just say anything. You know what I'm saying? They just say anything. But anyway, man, you know, you live, you learn, man. You get through it, man, and you just keep fighting. The goal is always to win, man. And Saturday, we got some good action. Frank Martin came to win. He fell short, you know. Fell short. Salute to him. I'll be checking for him. Hope to see him back soon enough. Let's see who's next in this deal for Tank. Will it be Aloma? Will it be Shakur? I don't think it'll be Shakur, but let's see if it'll be Aloma. Who knows who it'll be? You know what I mean? So, yeah, they pay to see you lose before they pay to see you win. So, that's the thing. People are Great. Ace, what's good with it, man? We got damn, who we got? Where we at? In June. I gotta look, man. I gotta see what's next. What's the next fights? Because I know right now I'm looking already for July. I'm already looking for Core fight and Boots fight. That's what I'm looking forward to for July. But I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, man. I gotta find out what's next. But overall, last night, man, good night of boxing. Salute to Tank. Great knockout. Frank did his thing. He tried. He fought back. No quit in him, man. But Tank just different. Benavidez, good win. I mean, look, man. Man. Yeah, I think a lot of people, I don't know, man. The same way you can have confidence in a fighter is the same way somebody else can have confidence in a fighter. You talking about two undefeated guys. When you talk about Shakur, you're talking about a silver medalist. How many silver medalists he fought? How many 3 division champions is undefeated in the prime of their careers that he fought? Like, how many rounds do you got this dude losing? It's plenty of reasons to think he could win. It's plenty of reasons, but just like anybody else, man, every fighter looks unbeatable until they're beat. So none of these dudes are unbeatable. To say somebody don't got nothing, listen, just beat them then. That fight should be relatively easy. Shakur should be out of there within 6 rounds, yo. When they fight, Shakur should be out of there within 6 rounds. And I don't care about nobody's opinion. I welcome a difference of opinion, but I hate ignorant opinions. Like saying because I think somebody might beat another fighter if they lose, I'm dumb now. Now I'm dumb over a boxing pick. It's just boxing. Everybody is not going to think Tank can beat everybody. Everybody's not going to think Shakur can beat everybody. Everybody's not going to think whoever your favorite fighter is. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Like, it's a boxing conversation. We never know until we see the fights. I've seen a shit ton of people tell me that Terrence Crawford was going to be Errol Spence's easiest fight. These are people I respect. These are people that watch a lot of boxing. This is what they were saying. It would be one of his easiest fights. And look how that played out. So everybody looks unbeatable until they lose. Errol Spence was looking like he wasn't going to lose no time soon. You get what I'm saying? He lost. Shit ton of people, myself included, picked Devin Haney to beat Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia beat him. You get what I'm saying? So nobody's dumb for picking or thinking that one fighter could beat another. That shit don't really mean nothing. That don't justify boxing knowledge. Sometimes you just get a pick wrong. It's not that deep. People be too loud and proud when you get a pick right. I've been saying 8-10. Frank was going to be knocked out in 8-10. Do I come here and keep yelling the whole stream about how I was right about the round in which he was going to get knocked out? Who cares? It's just boxing. It's not that deep. I mean, if you think Tank a knockout Core and whatever amount of rounds, come over here and that's cool. But ain't nobody dumb for having a difference of opinion other than yours. Like, y'all, you talking about a guy that barely lose rounds, that don't even have close fights. Like, it's not out the realm of possibility for that somebody to think that man could win another fight. It's just that serious. It's that simple. He's a damn good fighter. 704 Joe, my guy. What's good with it? So opinions is always welcome over here, but it's ignorance is not. So that's different. I mean, I ain't making it too deep. You just taking it too deep. Stop saying weird shit. Don't say stuff that's stupid. Nobody is dumb for thinking differently than you. That's basically what you're saying. Just because everybody don't got Tank knocking out Shakur don't make them dumb, bro. Like, but anyway, you have your own conversation. Salute to everybody in the building. Much love and appreciation. Y'all smash that like button. Appreciate y'all pulling up on this Father's Day build, man. Salute to the real one. Salute to everybody in the super chat. Appreciate all the support, man. We gonna keep building. We seen a great night of boxing last night. We had a couple of upsets. You know what I mean? Let's see where people go from here. I know Matias gonna be looking to get his back. You know, Lynn Parrow, we got a new champion. Eddie Hearn wants Devin Haney and Lynn Parrow in Australia. but you got Sandor Martin waiting in the win. So it's a lot of good boxing to see. Tank Davis came back after 14 months, did his thing. Frank Martin took a challenge, man. Came into the fight relatively unproven, did a hell of a job. You know what I mean? Didn't get the nod, but he'll be back. You know what I mean? Boxing will continue, man. I think 2024 been rolling. We seen a lot of good fights, man, and we just gonna keep pushing, y'all. Keep pushing. Man, you know what? Let me do this real quick, man. I usually don't do this, but there we go. Now, Devonta, you could go comment somewhere else and be weird over there. There you go. Now I fixed that up. Now you can go where everybody agrees with your point of view, and everybody tells you how smart you is for saying Tank could knock somebody out when we all seen him do it 28 other times too. Smart guy. And that 20K isn't even confirmed. Salute to everybody, but I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all good Sunday. Salute to everybody pulling up. Peace to the queen, Miss Joette, my God, Cash, Ace, all love, family, 704 Joe, Boxing Relevance, hardest one out of the lot. It could be. Teofimo's a good fighter. You know what I mean? Shakur's a good fighter. Nah, it ain't no Shakur and Haney fans ain't defensive. It's ignorance. It's ignorance. It's not about being a fan and no fighter. Tell me when I'm not being realistic. Y'all weird. Y'all say dumb shit. Y'all want everybody to think that, you know, the same way y'all do. When we don't, then y'all classify people. I'm not a Shakur fan. I'm a boxing fan. So let's make that clear. I don't know what kind of fan you are, but I'm a boxing fan. So let's make that real clear before I get out of there. I hate when people just type little weird shit. I sit here, I build with everybody, man. I let everybody have their opinion, but you're not going to insult the chat for not thinking the way you do. Simple. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be the people that support the least with the loudest mouth in the chat, man. Go be a disruption somewhere else. If you don't like what Just Do has to say, you don't have to listen. It's that simple. It's a lot of other people to listen to. A lot. But with that, man, let's ride out, man. Salute to everybody. Boxing was great last night. I enjoyed it. Salute to everybody that pulled up for the fight call. It was fun, man. And we on to the next, man. Tomorrow's another day, new week of boxing to build on, man. It's a lot going on. Let's see what's next. Salute to my guy, man. Official everything. All things. Lenovo, Peace Family, LaMarcus, my guy, Chris Draper, right? Yes, sir. Happy Father's Day again to all the fathers. Yeah, they be trying that little slick stuff. I know what people do. They think you don't see the little comments. Nah, you ain't. I'm gonna start giving y'all what y'all looking for. Troll somebody else. Play with somebody else. We boxing fans over here. We've been building 2 years strong. Salute to everybody that continues to pull up and rock with me. Not just sometimes with their opinion. You know what I mean? Salute to the real ones. I know who y'all are, and I got much love for y'all. And we're gonna keep building, man. So with that, enjoy the rest of this good Sunday, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow at 4. Much love to the family. We out.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
right.
well.